Merrick, we gotta
What's
go
up?
get that wand.
Agreed.
It's gonna happen.
Get what wand?
Nothing. The tentacle wand.
Oh, yes. It's a
I want to
rod.
get it and then go
That's-
sell it
that's
to
why
the
I
guy
was-
for 1,000 gold. Just be like, it's worth 1,000 gold. What up? I think that would be really fun. And I can see my character doing that too. Just a straight face, just like, I ran into a wand recently and I'd like to sell it. Asking price is 1,000 gold from the eyes.
It's still a rod.
Oh, sorry, it's a rod. My bad.
All right. So, okay. Told you about the
Like
email.
you said.
Anyone else wants on it, just let me know. Got the loot sorted out. And got the new loot. And I think we're ready to start. When we last left off, you guys were pretty much getting ready for that banquet deal where Leodax said he would come get you. I honestly forget if it was night or what when we quit playing. We're going to say it's evening.
We did a bunch of shopping, and remember you said Mirth had to look around for a while, and he eventually found a dark ironwood shield or whatever. Dark wood.
Yep. Okay. So it is evening. You guys are back at your place and kind of unwinding, sorting out your stuff.
Are we watching
Gear.
Netflix and chilling?
It's called something else here. It's called
Illusion
Video
Flix.
Illusion Flix. I like it. That's great. And you guys can pretty much do whatever you want right now. The sun has gone down. It's evening. And anything in particular any of you want to do other than the standard get ready for sleep and go to sleep?
I want to ask Merrick. So, regarding that rod, you want to wait until after the banquet, or you want to do it before?
That's a tough call. I think probably after, because if we do it right now, we're gonna have to like sneak in with the guy there. I don't know if he's still there.
Well, yeah. The goal will be to do it after everybody leaves.
During.
During the banquet?
I just roll over in my sleep.
She must have got a little gas. She's purring. I definitely think after sounds better because that's less time we have to lay low.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with it once we get it?
Well, I just want to know what it's all about. Like, study it a bit.
Okay. Do you have any objection with taking it back to the place and selling it for 1,000 gold pieces?
You can do that.
All right. Okay.
Maybe I can help.
I wish Lyle wasn't in the slammer. He'd be really good at that.
He's not in the slammer.
Eh,
You
more or
dropped
less.
him off.
He's in the meth
He's
clinic.
in a halfway.
Yeah. You don't gotta bring it up, okay?
Suddenly, there's a knock on the door.
Come in.
Someone's gonna answer that.
Roll initiative to see who gets to the door first.
I got it!
Oh snap! That was fast.
She's already outside. Get in there. Be in bed.
A man with a monocle and a top hat and a long-looking trench coat is standing there.
Whoa! I think your glasses broke.
This is how they're supposed to be, sir.
Oh. How can I help you?
Greetings. My name is Fargrand. And
Fart Grand?
Fargrand.
Okay.
You don't know me now, but you will know me soon.
Yeah, I just met you.
I just met you.
Good to meet you. You must be Mirth.
Ah! That's how. Well, that's weird. How do you know my name?
Well, you see, my friend here, and someone steps out from behind him.
Whoa.
Woo!
I
My friend here, and you recognize this person, Merrick. Elred said I would find you here. And Elred looks at you guys and looks at you, Merrick, and says, "Hello, Merrick."
Hi, Captain.
Is that a boy?
What are you doing
or a
here?
Girl?
Well, it's kind of a long story. May we come in for a moment?
I
Fargran
don't see.
says, I have something to tell you.
Come on in,
Well.
Fart Grand. You want something to drink?
No, thank you,
Sophomore
sir.
humor.
So they come in and sit at your little table.
Who's this?
My name is Elred. I am Murick's mentor.
That's true. He is.
Can I tell if it's a male or female?
He's an elf.
Oh, okay.
And
Never
Fargran
mind.
looks around and says, "Well, where are the rest of you? You should all be here for this." He shakes his coat off. There's a little bit of dust flies off, and he says, "Sorry about that. It's been a long traveling day for me."
So, is Errich and I shot? Looks like it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Where
I'm-
are you, Errich and Joe? Is Joe
Looks like it's harder to
sleeping?
get to Joe.
Oh, she's sleeping already.
Hey, Joe. This
Yeah.
guy with broken glasses named Fart Grand wants to talk to him. Come on.
Sorry, guys.
He looks important. He's got a really tall hat and stuff.
I promise I'm listening. I was listening. What the hell? Where's? Okay, there it is. Sorry.
Why is-
I was listening. I was looking at spells. Sorry, I failed.
Oh, I thought you were sleeping. Well,
Nope.
All right.
sorry.
Come along. I'll help you.
Thanks, boss.
There you are. Very good. Well, you see, your name has earned a bit of a reputation, the four of you. Saving
Good or
Edwin,
bad.
quite a feat. Now, due to all of your reputations, Joe, your reputation, I've heard from some of the Helmites, heard good things. And I believe you received a letter from this Kalen Dran fella.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he was talking about us, and you'll understand who us is in a moment. And Mirth. I see you're a good-natured beast of a man.
Yep.
And Merrick,
Yeah.
some high associations yourself with Elred. He speaks very highly of you and your abilities.
That's good to know.
And Errich, you've made some difficult choices. I think you'll appreciate this. Your nature seems to be in good standing. Now, without further ado, what I want to offer you is an invitation. And he opens the side of his cloak and pulls out a little bag and sets it on the table.
I've heard this before. Didn't end well.
He said, I work for an organization called the Harpers. You may have heard of us.
What are
We
they?
try
A
to
bunch
keep
of
it
bars?
low. We try to keep things on the down low recently, as we're highly targeted by the evil around here. And as of recently, our numbers have thinned, and we've had to start going under other names and making other smaller subgroups. And we've made a group recently based here in Cormier. And we want you to be part of it. I invite you to, and he opens up the pouch on the table and some pendants fall out, the Watchers of Faerun. These pendants, holding them, will give you some special power as long as you are a member. But there is a catch here. You do have to take an oath. And he picks up the pendants and walks around and begins to hand them to you. There's one to you, Errich, and it's basically a round pendant. You can put it on a chain, or you can put it in your pocket, or in a pouch, or wherever. And it's basically got an ancient-looking bow on it and an arrow of force that's pulled back.
Cool. That's going in the pocket.
Cool. He walks over to you, Joe, and hands you the same pendant.
I see
And
what's
then-
happening, so I move in front of Errich.
You just dash over there. He looks a little confused.
I'm first. I'm before him.
He
In
hands you
response
the
to
first
Mirth, well, I was gonna say, in response, I'm just gonna do a stealth check and just grab it, but let it play out. It's fine.
one. You can do that. That's fine. So you get in front of him and grab it as he tries to hand it to Mirth.
Probably not.
Mirth, make a check.
A what check?
A dex check.
Okay.
Either way, you're each going to get one. There are 4.
Oh, hi, cat.
I'm just eager. That's all.
He says, after he hands you all these, he goes back to his place over here by Elred. He says, now, this will be a high-standing commitment for you 4. There will be some danger, but ultimately you will be doing good things for the realm and protecting the realm. You will be under the guise of the Watchers of Faerun, or the Watchers. You are a member of the Harpers, but you will never refer to them.
This invitation sounds grand. Can you give me some more information? Because as of right now, you're expecting me to take an oath to do good things for great people that I'm not allowed to talk about, and something's not quite adding up. I'm used to working for organizations that are prefer to be unseen, but I typically know more about what I'm jumping into before I swear any oath.
Part of why we chose you. I understand. Well, we won't be taking it immediately. Must be taken at sundown on the high hill north of Suzel.
So is it like a magical oath?
It is. It is magically binding and will imbue you with special powers. Powers that protect you.
What's the catch? So you give me special powers, I get an amulet, I do what you say. Am I still free to pursue my own endeavors on the side?
You are. For all intents and purposes, you are not a member of anything. You are just a group of adventurers.
I can live with that.
This is a very secretive group, and secretive because we don't want you to be hunted down. Like I said, Harpers, their numbers have dwindled because most of us have wound up dead. You have to be very careful.
Do you have
Careful to
any
make sure
details on who's hunting you?
They're across the realms. Usually they're demons, devils, powerful bad guys. I'll get to that more later. There's trouble in some of these surrounding countries. A lot of it. And they need our help. Your help. A lot of innocent people are going to die and be enslaved without it.
Why?
Without Matt, do you want any kind of a knowledge check, or
If you want.
just as a? I mean, Cynthia says, "Okay, let's do it," but
Okay.
do you want some kind of a knowledge for Joe on it?
If you want, yeah, you can do a little knowledge history. See kind of what your character already knows about maybe the Harpers.
Well, and it's just how enthusiastically is Joe going to jump in on this?
That is totally up to you. The knowledge would determine what you may know about what he's saying.
Okay, well, I got a 20. So,
Okay. You've heard of the Harpers. You know their whole organization.
okay.
That's about it. And yeah, you know they're around. So he looks to you, Merrick, and says, "Why?" you ask. I suppose I'll tell you more later. But their evil presence has taken up residence in the nearby country to the east, Symbia. And it looks as though they may be more dangerous than we can handle on our own. That is one of the reasons. That is the main reason we are expanding and diverging into smaller subgroups.
So, what about this evil presence? Any idea what it is?
We have
What
some
kind
ideas.
of commitment are we talking here?
Well, you'll be bound to each other, the four of you.
Okay.
You'll be able to sense each other's location. Be able to watch out for each other in any scenario.
How are we supposed to like actually do this thing if we're all tied together?
Oh,
That's really difficult
not with rope.
to like fight and stuff if we gotta like kill stuff. You know what I mean?
More of a magical oath binding bond.
Ah, okay,
Not rope.
okay, good.
You can
All
do
right.
it.
You had me worried. There, I thought you thought we were like, I don't know, circus people or something.
Errich, as usual, gets tickled with mirth, and he asks Fargrand just one question, and it's important. And then Eric's going to look over at Mirth,
Very
and then
well.
back at Fargrand. Have you ever encountered an Arkanvar?
Yeah, that's important because we're looking for one of those too. We'll help you if you help us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't understand the Arkanvar thing. What, like,
There's a
Did I
dinging
miss-
sound suddenly coming from his coat pocket, and he pulls out this giant watch and looks at it and he says, "Oh, I must be going. Arkanvar. I think I've heard of such a thing. South of here, in the sea. There's a set of islands. There's some kind of shark mercenaries or something. I've never encountered them myself, but I hear they're sometimes hired out to pirates and bandits and things like that."
So, did you really forget, Cynthia? Joe?
wait, I'm sorry. You said that the Arkanvar get hired out to the pirates?
Well, when you say Arkanvar, you're speaking of his clock thing dings again, makes a loud click. He says, "I really must be going. Elred can take over. Arkanvar is their leader. That's a name we've heard. We don't dare go there. That's a little bit out of our area."
Their leader is a shark man. This is awesome. I am in.
Yes,
An
One
evil
of
shark
legend.
man leader, dude. I am totally in. Can we say this oath like right now?
We don't even read the contract. He just eats it. He's like, I'm in.
Why do we gotta wait?
Look, we'll take it tomorrow. Noon will have to do instead of sundown. I'll meet you here.
What time is the
Sound-
banquet?
It's tomorrow evening.
Okay.
And he says, farewell, and rushes out the door. Hobbles. And Elred kind of steps forward and he says, well, as you may not have known, I've been a harper for a long time.
I'm gonna dash out the door.
Okay. Hey, where are you going?
I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, he hobbles out of sight. And, damn it. Not hobbles, but are you trying to follow him?
I want to. What's the deal with this giant watch? Like, if it goes off, is he gonna turn into an Arkanvar? You never know. I'm completely fascinated by this humongous smoking magical watch, and I will resist the urge to steal it, but I do want to see what it does.
Okay.
Don't
wait,
worry about
he's-
me. I'm totally following this guy.
He's just walking down the street at a very quickened pace, and he gets to the guard gate and exits. And how long do you keep following him for?
Just I wanted to see if he got outside in the moonlight, if he blew up or turned into like a cloud or anything neat. If he just old man hobbled, I'm gonna kick it back in the house, I guess.
Yeah, he just walks. Nothing happens. You do hear a ding again in the distance as he's walking quickly.
All right. I want to walk back in and just be like, man, this beans.
Elred says, I assume you have some questions.
Yeah, so is this what you've been training us for?
All of my students take different paths, whatever is best suited for them. I recommended you and your party.
Interesting. And how did you find out about our party?
You recommended us?
You may not know this, but I've been watching, well, mainly you, but you grouped with them. And it just seems fitting. Now, I didn't orchestrate all of this. They did come to me and ask first. As they often do, they ask about my students. They ask if any of them might be just right to be joining the Harpers. It's very rare that I say yes. It's been over 100 years since.
Well, that's an honor then. I'm going to reach in my pocket and say, I have something for you. I'm going to
So
show
why
him.
have you been watching us?
Right?
What? Oh, me? Watching you? I
No,
keep an
wait.
eye on my students. Clearly, I can't watch you all the time. But I try to at least check up when I can. I've heard good things so far. You rescued Edwin. That in itself was a feat that very few mortal men can handle.
Yeah, speaking of that, I take my head out of the pocket and show him that black gem I have that the beholder put out.
He looks at it and says, that is very impressive. That looks like a black opal.
Yeah, I think it's the most valuable found.
You are relieved of your duty of finding components, although you should continue to collect them for yourself.
Good. I was getting kind of tired of looking for them.
You can hold on to that one. Oh, by the way, this happened while you were AFK at the beginning of last session. You now have some Chol stuff that can be used as components, and some
Ooh.
tentacles. That
Cool.
you gathered after killing those monsters.
I do not whip those out.
Whip out your tentacle. He says, I know I disappeared suddenly, and I still can't exactly say why, but I took the time to come down here. with Fargrand, so you wouldn't be too surprised by his appearance.
Thank you.
What's the deal with his clock?
I believe it's just a time-telling apparatus. He seemed to have built in some special function. Not only can it alert him as to when he has meetings and things pending, but it can also play music.
He built a smartphone.
Too bad it wasn't in the shape of an apple.
It would be worth way too much.
Ah,
Or in the shape of an apple. It'd be way over.
The tentacle rod probably has an Apple logo on it because it's worth 6,000 gold.
He seems pretty relaxed, and he asks you guys if you have any more questions before he departs. Very well. You will see Fargrand again tomorrow at high sun.
Okay.
are we
Errich,
supposed to go meet him on the hill, or
he will come here. He will.
Did you say my name?
He will knock on your door. I'm sure he's got an alarm set already.
All right.
Or it says, well, I bid you all a good night.
Yeah.
And welcome to the
Thank you.
Harpers.
Master.
He bows and elegantly walks away.
I want to put an alarm right where Errich is right now.
Okay.
What? How are you gonna do that?
With a spell.
Correct, but like, what's gonna set it off?
Oh. There's someone coming to get us. Oh, wait. I'm going to do that later. When it's 8 hours within the time we expect to be gotten. So that's tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
So that's only if we're here at that time. Which I think we have to be.
Okay. So you guys retire for the night?
I'm gonna go out and get
Right.
some fresh air.
Okay. Yeah.
good thing you didn't set that alarm.
I'm like, what are we doing here?
Now we can all walk through it. And it's not there yet. So I'm going to follow Errich and see if he's casing the shop.
Good guess.
Oh, he's casing it. Mirth, Joe, how about you? Staying in?
I am.
Or okay.
I don't know. I didn't really like that guy either. You guys want any help?
We don't. I don't plan on doing any nighttime shopping this evening. This
All
is
right.
just window shopping.
All right. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna play with my new medallion.
Okay.
Anybody else see Mirth like playing with it in his bed? He's like got it above his head, like, this is so awesome. I got a medallion. It's like I won a prize.
All right. Errich and Errich. All right. Do you see that you're in Suzale?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Just making sure it worked.
The map of Suzale is up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
I'm gonna drag the streamers over to it too, so they can see what's going on. There we go.
I'm still inside the.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. You can move just certain people. I can bring you all if you want. If you want to. Yeah, I'll do that.
I can't see it.
Probably.
There it goes.
There
Okay.
you're all there.
Neat.
Whoa.
Okay. Let me make sure this works. Okay. So assume you're heading this way.
That seems like the way to go.
Yes.
Our house looks cool.
So the shop was called Tavernet's Tellings, and it was right there. See if this actually works right. It's a little small.
You need to zoom the Suzelle map out for the streamers.
Okay. Man, this thing keeps going blank. Zoom it out.
Yeah. It's just a SUZ is all they can see right now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I will fix that as soon as I get mine fixed. There. And apparently I have to reconnect to this thing again. Eventually I'm going to change this setup so I don't have to do it this way.
So while you're tinkering with the map,
Yeah.
I'm gonna rapidly make my way to the store with Mirik in tow.
Yep.
And just exactly as he said, just want to case the place. Can you look for any magical alarms or anything that might be in the place?
That sounds like something I can do. Detect magic.
Yeah. I can climb up high, get in, look around, all that, but I don't really want to set anything off.
Ooh, I can also finally detect thoughts. Again.
Again.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys are just casing the place, basically.
That's my goal.
Make a investigation check. I'm gonna cue the music that goes with everything.
Techno remix of the Guile theme, I love it. And a Mexican mariachi band at the same time, dude.
Okay. Yeah, good check that. Cast the check magic around. Find that 3 of the 4 windows have some kind of word in it. But one of them, way high up one, on the south side, and the door is on the east side. Window on the high south side, it seems to be unboarded. It's about 12 feet up.
I've got to stop you for a second and ask how to turn the volume on the music down.
Settings. Master music volume level.
Oh, there it is.
I wonder how loud it is for the stream.
That helped a
Okay.
lot.
It was really loud. I turned mine like almost off.
Got it.
Okay, so they're like,
Enjoying the dancing. Whatever.
Okay, I think I got it low enough. I'll turn it really low because I don't want to drown anyone out. It's supposed to be background. It's weird because it seems to be playing a different. Like I got it cranked on my end. It seems really quiet to me. I don't know why.
It's always been like that from the DM view. I had the same thing when I was running a game.
That's weird. I'd rather it just be the same so I can know where it's actually at.
Yep.
For everybody. But whatever.
Okay, so we've learned that there's a window that's high up, unwarded, as far as we can tell.
It's about 12 feet up. This is a wooden building. There's an alley behind it, and there are some more houses and buildings and a nearby warehouse. This building itself kind of stands out on its own and is rather large. It's like, I'll make a little drawing here.
I'm going to ask Mirik while you're doing that. Okay, nice job casing the place on the outside. Can you, do that detect thought thing and see if you can feel anybody on the inside?
that was the next thing.
Nice. See, we're yin and yang here. This works out. Except you got the good rolls, and I apparently, man, these doors are thick.
All right, so Yeah, once I do that, I'm going to detect thoughts and walk
Okay.
around the building.
All right. Yeah, you detect a couple different people in there. You detect, it looks like, seems like 2 people in there. And I assume you guys are sneaking around, right? It is
Oh, yeah.
nighttime.
Yep.
Make stealth checks.
Uh-oh. Oh,
All right. You hear a voice say, or not a voice, you hear a sound come from the northern side. It goes, "Psst, you over there."
Which
I'm
one
gonna
of
turn
us
around
hears
and-
that, or both?
Both of you hear it.
So I'm going to turn around and look at that thing.
Make a perception check.
Jesus. The fuck, man?
Eric, you notice a rat running by your foot. Scurries on. And you're quite convinced that's what whispered. Eric, you look over there and you see this dark alley, or it's rather more like a dark nook in between two buildings. And you think you might see something move back there.
All right, I'm going to turn Eric's attention that way by pointing and see if I can detect thoughts over there.
You do detect some thoughts.
While he's kind of doing his magical muttering, in Thieves' Cant, I want to basically say, the best gardens always grow when they're well kept, meaning I'm totally staking this place. What are you doing here?
With hand symbols, or
No, I'll say what I just said out loud.
oh, okay. The rat squeaks at you.
I'm assuming that Mirix pointed me in the alley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Throw a damn dagger at the rat. This is my sting.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be any response to that, but detecting thoughts, you realize that this man or thing or whatever it is thinking, these guys have no idea what they're in for.
So, do I have an idea of the general direction where that guy is?
Yeah. He's like, right there.
Ooh.
Make a little dot right there. I know the map's kind of blurry, but there's a building on either side, and it looks like it's the in-between area. It's very dark. It looks like there's some crates and barrels back there.
All right. So, I don't see why we shouldn't just get up and go over to him. Say, want to go see this guy?
Sure. I'm going to make another stealth check to try to reach down and grab one of my weapons on the low.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't rolled above a 3 all
Well,
night.
you're getting all the terrible rolls out of the way, so that's the good news. All right, you start to walk over there. Merrick, are you right beside him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see where they are.
We don't have our character things over there.
Oh, this
they're
is-
like right here.
All I see is a big map of Suzale. That's
Right.
You start walking close, and you
Okay.
hear someone say, "That's far enough. We see what you're doing."
I'm going to say
It's
to him,
not-
oh, so what is it that we're in for?
You're in for a swift stab to the spleen. That's what you're in for.
That sounds like fun.
You see, that's
Can
not
I see
your
anything right
place.
now?
What?
Can I see the outline of a person?
You can tell someone's back there. You can't really. It's way too dark back there. You need some sort of source of light to really see anything. And the moonlight doesn't seem to be hitting back there. Hardly at all.
Okay. I'm going to.
Make another spot check though, or
Okay.
yeah, make a perception check.
23.
Okay, very good. Okay, both of you. You see this little alley cat, this mangy-looking alley cat, just slip by one of the buildings and go back there.
Like an
Where
actual
he is.
cat.
Yeah,
Oh,
an
okay.
actual cat.
To where he's. Okay.
And it's super quiet. You just barely notice it on the edge of your eyes.
I want to whisper to Merrick. Ever burning torch.
Good call. So, do I have one of those in my pack? I forget. I think I do.
We all got one from the thing, I think.
Cool. I'm going to dig one of those out of my backpack.
Okay. You pull out an ever-burning torch and it illuminates the area. And you sense some movement back there immediately, and you see a barrel rock. And he seems to duck behind it.
I want to step to the side. No, go ahead.
Okay, no, you go ahead.
I want to step to the side just enough so I can see like a little bit of him. Like not even the whole body, just like if I can see the edge of his foot, that's fine.
What's he thinking?
I don't know. I
You
haven't.
still have detect thoughts going, right?
Yeah, it lasts for like a minute though, so I don't know how long it's been.
Right at the edge of it.
All right. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
detect
gonna-
his thoughts.
You sense him kind of thinking something like, I don't want to have to hurt these guys. Let's go away.
Can I step over just so I can see just a little bit of him? It's like inch over a little
Can you
bit.
get an angle? Yeah, you'd have to get closer as well to get an angle on him. He seems to be hiding behind something back there on the left side.
All right. I want to.
Merrick. Merrick,
What's up?
I've played this game before. Typically, if you're outnumbered, you don't hide behind barrels and ask people to come to you.
I have a special trick. But what do you got
Fair
going?
enough.
Okay.
I think I can make him tell us what he's up to.
So you guys approach cautiously.
As we're walking toward him, I want to like, can I just walk slowly and cast Charm Person while I'm walking toward him?
You don't have enough sight on him to cast it on him.
Okay. Well, once I get sight, I want to do that.
But you do notice that cat. It slinks from behind one crate and around back to another. It looks like it's going back further, and then it crosses and goes to one side. It goes from the right side to the left side quickly, just like. It's got its tail straight up in the air.
I don't trust that cat. So what were your
Lyric
thoughts?
again.
Yeah.
Why are we in an alley talking to this guy? I think we've got what we came for.
He says, you should go. I don't want to have to hurt you.
Why were you
There are people
watching
other
us?
than you watching that place. You should know.
What did you say, Matt? I missed what you said.
Says there are people other than you watching that place. You should go, or you'll get hurt.
You do realize you're talking behind a barrel, right? And that in and of itself is not a frightening disposition.
You should be afraid of what you can't see, what you don't understand.
I suppose that's true.
I want to keep walking toward him some. I hope I don't get hurt.
You know what? I think I've had enough. I'm going to dash right at the barrel as fast as I can. And if I can get close enough, I'm going to run and jump and just like punt kick the barrel with both feet.
All right, as you begin to run, you notice this cat slinking right up behind where he is and just suddenly morph into a big ass bear. Mirth, get the surprise round.
You know what? Mid sprint, I'm just going to be like, you should always fear what you can't see. What up? I really hope that's Mirth.
Yeah. So I'm gonna grapple him.
All right, he doesn't notice you slinking around as a cat at all.
Okay. And so it's my athletics versus his. Oh. What? No, that was
Did you
charisma.
try to sing?
I did performance.
Bear?
Hold on a second. That's the wrong
The
side.
bear does
Like-
a dance.
No, he doesn't. That's he starts to dance. He jumps on the barrel and just starts to dance.
And suddenly we're at the circus.
All right, you grab. That's with your claw, right, or with your bite?
Yeah.
You grab him. It's this human guy. He's in dark clothes, dark leather clothes,
It would be my claws, but
and you suddenly morph into a bear, and he doesn't even get a chance to turn around before you just snag him and just hug him in.
All right. Are we doing initiative or can we act freely?
We'll just go in an order. We'll go Mirth, Errich, Merrick,
Okay.
and then this guy. So Errich, you're up next. You see Mirth's classic bear form, and him just hugging this guy.
Okay.
And the guy looks like he's surprised as crap, and it's a human guy. He has a hood
So let's
and leathers.
talk about
I'm
where
gonna
they
roar.
are.
I'm gonna roar. Hey, Errich.
Errich. What's up? Are they like? Is he standing up holding him, or are they like prone? Where are they at?
We're not prone yet, so I'm just kind of like.
He's kind of standing. He's like a little on his hind legs, and he's just grabbed him and wrapped him in like he's giving him a big bear hug. The guy.
How tall is this barrel? About as high as a whiskey barrel.
Yeah.
I want to resume my run. This time, jump off a barrel, land on Mirth's shoulders, and basically like climb down and take the dagger that I have, the cold one, and put the flat part of the blade right against his neck. So it's all cold and scary.
Make an intimidation check. You get advantage.
How about something I'm good at, like acrobatics, to flip the fuck up there? Because that's what I was going for.
You can
The
do
knife's
it.
scary on its own, but if he doesn't
You-
perform it correctly, it won't be very scary.
Yeah.
He's being held. A knife to his throat's gonna scare the crap out of him, especially a cold one. The flipping stuff, you can take 10 and do that without much trouble.
I'll get a 17 if I take 10. So let's do intimidation. Everybody ready for this? It's going to be awesome.
You get advantage.
3.
So a 12. Go me. I don't care if it scares him or not. I'm just going to blade against his throat. Say, you should be afraid of what you can't see.
He
No,
stammers.
you need to start. You need to start talking right now before I carve you like a fish.
Yeah. He looks terrified.
Now I'm just going to
His
start
face is
bullshitting
going
because I'm
white.
having fun. Deception. I'm going to talk to my blade. Like, I know you're hungry. I'm trying to keep it cool. Just give him a chance to talk.
Your blade, as though responding to you, grows a little colder.
Fantastic.
Merrick, it's your
He could
turn.
also be talking to the bear.
I thought that too.
I'm gonna say, so you should tell us who else is watching this and why we should back off.
I'm going to open my mouth and I'm going to put it over the top of his head.
Lick him in the ear.
You know, why not? Let's also charm him.
And then I'm just going to start licking the top of his hair.
Like, you guys are turning this into some kind of like creepy animal porn.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I
not
mean-
creepy.
Good lord. What?
At this point, he's just stammering and he yells, "Rah! Ah! Help! Where are you guys? Where?" And he starts to squirm some.
Can I cast Charm Person?
Sure, you get
All right.
disadvantage though, or he gets
All right.
advantage on the save rather.
Oh. Can I force him to get a 3?
He's currently threatened. Had we not threatened him, you would have been able to.
Yeah, you can force him to get a 3 if you want. You gonna
Cool.
do that?
Yep.
Okay. He gets a 3. And
All right.
He just kind of calms down and he looks over at Merrick and he says, "Oh, could you tell them to stop?"
You just calm down. It's all right. This is a friendly
just-
bear.
I'm just going to lick his face and say sorry.
Yeah, see? The bear likes you.
Yeah, see, if I feed you the next trout I catch,
No.
He goes over to Merrick and says, "Gee, who are these guys?"
Oh, these are my friends.
"Oh, your friends."
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is, I don't know if I want to tell the real names. So these are Tim and Joe. Joe didn't work out so well.
Joe's not even there.
I'm Joe.
Yeah, Tim and Joe.
There are those who call me Jim.
All right. So, yeah, he's regarding you as a friend. He says, "Well, I should probably go home. It's late."
Yeah, that's true. So, you know, who else is watching this place?
Oh, just some other the old friends of mine. There's Franklin. He's really good with knives and poison. And there's Grosta. Grosta, you don't want to mess with him. The guy, you've met him, right? He's missing an eye.
Oh,
Doesn't see well, but
yeah.
he's
Have I
pretty
heard
good
of
on
either
his
one of these people? Suzelle was my base of ops.
Make a history or some kind of knowledge check. And then, I don't know. I shouldn't be saying all this stuff in front of Tim and Joe.
Oh, they're really nice. I mean, the bear licked you. That was Joe.
I'm gonna roll on my back and do something cute.
Yeah, he wants a belly rub. See?
All right. Look, I should probably just report back to the boss right about now.
Sounds all right.
What are you going to report? Remember me, the guy with the hungry blade?
Oh yeah, you're scary. I'm gonna. I should go.
Yeah.
How long is
I would like
line?
you to tell your boss, on behalf of Merrick, your new friend, that this is our place. This is our stake. Keep your hands out of it, or you'll all look like Agasta.
Oh, yeah. I was kind of hired to do this.
What were you
So,
hired to do?
Tavernet, the guy that owns this shop, he has us watch it. He's always got different people. He keeps it well guarded. He tells us to kill anyone who even looks at it.
Do you plan on maybe telling Tabernet about our visit?
Oh yeah, we don't leave out much. He can sense when we're lying. So we try to just, be honest. After I lost my friend Sacrament, I stopped lying. Sacrament, he got killed. Tavernet just, you don't want to know. It's pretty bad. It's pretty much what I was going to do to you guys if I could.
He seems like a mean guy. Why do you work for him, aside from the money?
It's all in the money. He jingles a pouch at his side.
Speaking of, I'm going to take the dagger and stick it right in his face. I'll take that pouch.
I'm not sure how long that charm's gonna last.
I don't care.
Yeah, he's gonna get another save right about this time. Intimidation. Okay, let me roll him a couple saves here. All right, he says, "Fine, take whatever you want. Just let me go." And he hands over the pouch.
Thank you. Now, see, I have an issue because I feel like there's like a crossroads or a fork in the road. I was never very good at geography. I need something in there, and I feel like you're going to make that difficult.
I'm leaving. My shift's over in like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He looks up at the moon. He says, "Yeah, no, I'll go take a pipe break, and then I'm just gonna go home. So you don't have to worry about me."
I'll tell you what. Do you like to drink?
I like whatever you want me to like.
No. Serious question. Do you like to drink? Mead, spirits.
Yeah,
We all have our vice.
I could go for one of those. And he points over into the alley.
Gonna take his gold pouch and toss it back at him. Why don't you do yourself and all of us a favor and spend all of your gold on as much alcohol as you can stand? Pass out, have a good night, and hopefully not remember any of this conversation.
He looks at all you guys slowly. And then he just takes off running.
I want to look at Merrick as soon as he starts to bolt. Well, I've got the dagger in my hand.
I'm going to cast sleep on the guy.
Okay. Does that require a save?
Yeah. Actually, I think I have to roll to see how many hit dice I affect.
Oh, it's hit points in this round. In this mode.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Forgot.
Yeah.
Let's see. I look up sleep. KL sleep. 5d8 hit points.
Go ahead and roll.
Can't type 5. There we go.
And it
pretty
does
weak.
get a save, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think. Oh, wait, no. It does not get a save.
Yeah, I don't think it did. It just affects the dice. Okay. Oh, as he begins to run, he suddenly falls asleep.
Going to quickly turn around and look at the guys. Change of plans. Mirth, do you want to help me do something?
Yeah.
Awesome. Merrick, we're going tonight for the rod. Any objections?
Nope.
How long is he going to be asleep?
1 minute.
I think we can do it.
Okay.
All right. So what do you got planned?
To
Maybe we should time
quickly,
it.
can you do that?
Yep.
Mirth, can you help get me up in that window? Run around and point at the south window that I believe is not warded.
Yeah. So I'll go over there and stand on my hind legs with my paws reached out to as high as I can go.
Wait, before he walks over there, I want to say, Mirth, you have any rope? Oh wait, you're a bear.
Yeah.
Got any rope?
Well, well, Mirth has an amulet now, so he can say up to a few words, but out of character, all of my stuff melds into me when I form. So
Yeah.
I have most of my rope. Remember, some of it broke
Oh
on
yeah.
the statue.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll shunt it out over the backpack shoulder, run.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna take that and go tie the guy up.
Janky yard sale rope for the win.
Okay, so you get up to the window. The window is locked.
Okay. If I'm standing, like this window, does it have a ledge or anything I could use to hang on and open the
It has
window?
a very small ledge. It's like 2 inches of ledge, if that.
Okay. I want to try and grab it and like basically work my way up into a position where I can put a hand on the upper right corner of the window and a foot on the lower left corner and just steady myself.
Okay. You can do that. You're small.
Mm-hmm. Reach into my backpack and pull out my thieves' tools and try to get into the window.
It does look like this is an attic window. It looks like there's just a simple lever on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Has it locked?
Well, then I'll take the... if I can get it through the little mirror on a handle, just try to shimmy it down and open the window.
Make a thieves' tool check. It's dex with proficiency.
It's double proficiency because I have expertise.
All right, very good.
So that's...
Your best shot.
So it's going to be...
Okay.
I'm just going to do a dex save and add 4 to it. Sound good?
Okay. Yeah.
How about a 26?
Yeah, you somehow managed to do it. You just get this little sliver in there, and you get it to curve around and knock open the lever. It's relatively quiet as well, so you're surprised. And it starts to fall down, and you catch it just in time, so it doesn't make a lot of noise.
Okay.
And you let it go down easy. And the window is open, and you see you are in an attic, and you can see a little area there's like a whole bunch of boxes and dust and a few mice and rats running around. And you see on the far side that it looks like there's a hatch on the floor that would go down.
Okay. Want to put the thieves' tools away very quickly. Keep them handy. Literally in a hand. From where I'm at, I want to quickly assess my situation. Can I get down and then be able to get back up easily?
You'd have to see what's on the other side of that hatch.
I'm just talking about the window. Shit hits the fan. Can I climb out the window?
I'm going to bite the other end of the rope and be ready to pull him up.
The rope is currently being used to subdue random mouthy guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to get down. Going to let go of the ledge, drop down, and try to land quietly.
Okay. Go ahead and just make a stealth check.
Okay. 25.
All right. You land very quietly. The rats don't even seem to notice you.
Gonna quickly. I'm gonna call it quick step. I mean, I need to move quietly but quickly.
Okay. So you go over to that hatch.
Yeah, I'm gonna check the hatch and see if it's locked.
It is not. It looks like it could pull open.
Also going to look for traps on the hatch.
Make a investigation check. Or
And do perception.
check. Sure.
Jesus. Okay.
You don't see the trap.
All right.
No, you don't see the trap.
However, you do hear the dice. Hit me.
Okay.
What you got?
No, there's no trap. It's not
That's
trap.
fortunate. Okay. Gonna get in, open the trap, thank the gods. I had like dust in my eye or something from the shitty attic. Open the hatch, look down. What do I see?
When you look down, you see there is a ladder, and it looks like it's in a storeroom. In a back storeroom that goes up to this attic.
Okay.
Oh, I assume you have some source of light.
Not yet. I'm gonna grab probably the ever-burning torch out of my bag here shortly.
Okay. When you see it's very dark, you do remember that Merrick said there were people in here.
What?
Yeah, there are two people inside.
Fuck. Apparently I missed that part.
It
Okay.
suddenly clicks. Like, oh yeah, there's people in here. Eric did say that.
Want to just do a quick look around, see if I can see anybody?
It's about too dark, and it looks like a small storeroom down
Okay.
below that has another door that might go out into the main area.
Going to descend the ladder, try to hands on the sides of the ladder quickly.
Okay. You do that. And you get into this small storeroom. There are boxes and swords and things. I'm going to need you to just random items and trinkets. Make a dex check to make sure you don't knock over something and make some noise while you're going down this ladder in an unfamiliar area and the complete darkness. You manage to not knock over anything or touch anything. And you go over to the door, I assume. It's a very small room. It's only about 5 by 10. It's more like just a long pantry type area with some shelves.
Okay.
And there is it's like it's a flap door. And just a small wooden door with a little latch.
Want to try to quietly open the door.
Okay. You can do that. The latch makes just the tiniest bit of sound as you lift it.
Open the door just a little bit. Grab one of my thieves' tools, the mirror on the long stick, telescoping mirror type thing. Stick it around the corner, see if I can see anybody.
You see some light in your mirror. It looks like light from a candle.
Okay.
Make a perception check. That's about all you see. It's light in that direction coming from the candle. You'd have to get a better look to see anything more.
Okay. Gonna open the door, just enough to get through, quietly and slowly.
You slide through. You seem to be in the main area that you are familiar with. We were just walking around here earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
And you see one of those guards. Looks like he's reclining back in a chair. And he's got a candle and a book right beside him on a little side table. And it looks like he's pretty well out. He's put his book down and he's just leaning back in his chair, making this loud breathing sound. He's not wearing. He's just wearing pretty normal clothes and some light armor.
I look around. Do I see the other one?
You don't see the other one, but the area you're in here is kind of it's the side area. The front area is where the tentacle rod was. So you
Okay.
either have to go the long way and around the other side or right by this guy.
I'll take my chances and go the other way.
Okay. Going the other way, you do notice a few other doors that, well, you've seen them before, but you're assuming one of them is a bedroom of some sort. And it looks like it's closed over, which is barely cracked. And as you walk by it, you hear some heavy breathing and slight snoring from inside. And just the way he breathes, he's got like a whistling nose. It reminds you of the store owner.
Okay.
I can't make the whistle sound, but if I was a little more stuffed up, I could.
So with affirmation that they're both asleep, I'm going to try to make my way to the tentacle rod box.
Tentacle rod box. Okay, you make it over there. And you see it in all its glory, just sitting in there in this locked case.
Oh, fuck.
Being all tentacly.
Oh, God. You know what's going to happen, right?
You're going to roll 1.
Yeah. All right.
You're gonna die.
I'm going to try to open this damn thing. Was that the alarm that was on it?
Yeah, it was. No, I don't know what that was. I think I'm getting spammed. No, that's our stream.
Okay.
All right. So what are you doing here? You pretty
Get
much
the
have.
thieves' tools out and try to open this thing.
Okay. You have to get out your little pick tools. It looks
Mhm.
like it's a tumbler lock.
Okay.
Invented in the Egyptian times. However, we're in completely different times.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
Yeah. And you begin to do your thing and feel where the little tumblers are. Make a thieves' tools check or dex check.
So that's plus 4, 13.
13. You're having some trouble with it. Looks like it's going to be taking you a while. About 5 minutes pass, 10 minutes pass. Still haven't got it yet, and it's starting to... Make a stealth check to see how quiet you're being. You're good. Dang, you got a lot of stealth power. And after 10 minutes, you can make another roll to see what happens. Another lock. This time it's a little harder, though.
It's about 27.
All right. You feel
Actually,
it.
that's
That's a crit.
that's like a 31.
Critical lock pick. All right, you get everything in place and you feel it line up, and you're like, twist it, and it just opens nice and slowly. This rod, you see a couple tentacles move.
Like, ew. Like, what is the deal with me getting gear that is fucking weird? I have a
Shoves it in his
dagger
pants.
that's like thirsting for souls, and a rod that's like, I'm like, hello, rod. And it's like, ew. I'm getting gear to be like a serial rapist or something. Okay.
Make a stealth check to make your escape. I assume you're making your escape, right?
Yeah, that's the goal.
As you walk past Tavernat's room, you hear his bed creak, and you hear him groan. And he says, Franzel, what the hell are you doing out there? I told you not to walk by my room. It creeps me out.
I'm just going to freeze. And quick point of reference, I closed the case holding the rod. That's, I believe, good thief etiquette.
Yeah, it's like closing doors behind you when you go in houses.
Yeah.
Same etiquette. You close things you break into.
Being small, I'm just going to freeze and wait what feels like an eternity until I hear the again.
Franzel, what the hell are you doing? You hear the bed squeak more, and the springs from it.
I'm gonna do a deception check real quick. I'm gonna be like, sorry, boss.
Says, what's that? Something going on? Something I need to know about? 'Cause I'm tired. Here, I need my sleep. You know how it is.
Yeah. Sorry, boss. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
You hear the bed springs make sound again as he seems to settle back in. He says, just go to hell to sleep. It's nothing going on anyway.
I'm going to continue my escape now.
All right.
Do you want another stealth check to see if I fail?
Yeah, as you're going in the room or going in the pantry and up the ladder, making one more stealth check. No pressure, but this one
Wow, nice.
completely unseen. In fact, you get out the window and down beside Mirth. And Mirth's still waiting for you.
He's asleep. He's been up there like 15 minutes. His arms are all heavy. And
Mirth,
All right, let's ride out of here.
what's taking so long? All right, and he's got you see him. He's got the rod and probably a big grin on his face. Maybe, I don't know. That's up to you. All right, so you guys head back home, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
sure.
We have a tied up thing to deal with too, unless we don't want to deal with that.
He's awake now, but he's just kind of like squirming. What do you do with him?
I'm gonna go to you guys and say, maybe we can handle this, so that Tabernat never finds out we stole from him. So, give me just a minute. I'm gonna step behind a building, cast Alter Self, so that I look like Tabernat.
Okay, Alter Self. That's the more powerful one, right?
It's like first level, so it's not that powerful.
Okay, that'll give you pretty good advantage.
All right. I'm gonna say, so I'm gonna go intimidate him when I walk back over.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him to leave town. So I'm gonna walk to Errich and Mirth and be like, tell them that's what I plan to do.
So how do you do this?
So
I want to help.
yeah, if you guys follow me and help to intimidate him and be like, I'll say that you guys will kill him if he stays here because he's seen something he shouldn't.
I'm just going to look at you and be like, we basically reported this guy because he's a shitty guard.
That's
We
much
turned
better.
the tables on him.
But how can we make sure that he doesn't see Tabernat in the future? We gotta make him like get out of town.
Well,
I could just be pissed off, I guess.
threaten to kill him like you did his friend or whatever.
Done. So I'm gonna walk over. Yeah.
Like, see, look what we've got here. This is your guard that you hired to protect the place. It's a good thing that you had us, check them to see how good they are because these guys are terrible.
Deception. Yeah, there we go. All right. Do you ungag him and untie him or what?
Ungag him.
Okay. He says, I'm sorry, boss. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe I got the wrong guys.
He's like, I can't believe you're this bad. Someone could have walked in there and killed me. Or stolen my rod. I'm gonna like...
The thought.
like,
I'm really
look.
sorry. I'll do whatever you want.
Do you want me to just kill him?
That's a good idea. And I'm gonna nod for you to go ahead.
Like,
I'm
you
going
do
to
need
clear
to
my
set another-
nostrils. I'm going to clear my nostrils in his face to kind of blur his vision, as well as disgust him and intimidate him.
And also give him the cancer. Jesus. I'm going to put the knife real close to his neck. Be like,
Okay.
well,
As you
hold
do
on,
that, I'm
I
gonna
was
be like, wait,
gonna say
no. I'll go ahead then.
it's probably best we just make an example of him. You know, if you want people to guard your treasure, they need to have a backbone, and this guy clearly doesn't. So we should either just gut him right now, or banish him from Suzail.
Gutting is good.
Boss. Don't kill me. I did.
You don't want to end up like Sacrament?
No. No. Shivers.
Like, well, we've seen enough bloodshed for now. Well, I have anyway. I don't know about these guys. Get out of here. And if these two ever see you again in this town, they will kill you.
Oh, okay. I'll leave right away. Just untie me.
All right, I'm going to motion for Errich to untie the ropes.
Okay. Take the
And then-
blade
yeah.
really close to him. And
He looks terrified. Extremely terrified for his life. And yeah, he gets up and he begins to run off, and he stumbles a few times, and he seems really disoriented and terrified.
Good. So he takes off running?
Yep.
Cool.
Down the alley, down this way, and he goes left.
So I'm going to turn back to you guys and be like, job done.
so
right.
things got out of control there.
How'd
Appreciate
that
your
go?
help.
Yeah, how'd they go inside?
I'm gonna produce the rod and be like, the old bastard actually sleeps in there. He's
Wow.
crazy. There was a guard who must have been reading a really boring book because he passed out. And as I was leaving, the old guy started to wake up, so I was all like I was the guy sleeping.
Awesome.
worked.
You got your tentacle rod. I don't know if you've got a DM guide, but there it is.
Oh,
The tentacles there, they can actually reach out about 15 feet and attack people.
Ooh.
While holding the rod, you can use an action to direct each tentacle to attack a creature within 15 feet of you. They get +9 to hit and do 1d6 damage. And if you hit with all three, they have to make a con save, or they get half speed and disadvantage on all dex stuff.
All right.
So that's basically what it does. It's
Joe
a
might like that.
tentacle rod.
I don't know. Are you guys gonna tell Joe what you did in the middle of the night while she was sleeping?
Yes, she's sleeping. She thinks
What?
she's a walk.
We're gonna let her know that we went out and bought a tentacle rod for her.
Listen,
We're gonna fast forward.
it's a delicate thing.
to the next day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heath, are you still seeing Suzail?
yeah, but it's really giant Suzail. It's like SUZ. Let me zoom
Okay.
out.
Yeah,
I see a tiny little house map.
Now I got the
Yeah.
house.
I'm in the
I-
room.
Your character is now separate, apparently.
There we go. I see it.
Why?
Interesting.
Who's separate?
Heath's character. He's like,
Oh,
no, wait, there we go. I got it.
I see him in
Okay,
the house.
No, I'm in there.
you're good. All right. The next morning happens. You did your alarm spell as planned.
Cool.
And right about noontime, the alarm goes off.
They're here.
And oops, gosh. Come on. I can't seem to select the alarm. Whatever. Anyway, so your alarm does go off.
I'll go to the door and wait for them and see if I can hear them coming and open the door ahead of time.
Okay. He's just about to knock, and you open the door, and he, like, misses.
Hey.
And he says, yes, see. Yeah, I knew I chose you for a reason. Well, it's been a long night. And he can tell he's got bags under his eyes. He doesn't look like he slept much. He says, I hope you guys have made your final decision.
I hope so too. As I think it's for each group member to decide.
Yes. Yes. Well, when you're ready, we'll go to the north on the high hill. And we can do this oath thing.
I run out of my room naked. Oh, am I late? Am I late? Am I late? Did I miss it?
You just missed the
No,
Arkanvar. He
just
was
didn't.
just here.
I don't even know what to say to that. I'm like, God, you're so damn hairy. Are you sure you're not bare for him?
I want to cast Minor Illusion and cover up his junk.
Because it's not major illusion. Burn.
5
It can be as big
foot
as
square
5
enough,
feet.
right?
5 feet. Jesus.
Yep.
Let's see if he can see through the illusion. Anyway,
Once I
whenever
see
you're ready.
that we're not too late, I'm gonna go put my skins back on.
Okay.
You weren't wearing any skin? Well, that's just weird.
He was just muscle tissue and sinew.
That's a normal thing. Don't worry about that.
I expected as much. I've seen worse or better. Whatever. Let's go.
Sounds good. So everyone ready?
Let's do it to it.
We can take time if you need.
But I haven't seen bigger. All right. So he basically leads you to a place outside of Suzale, and he jabbers the whole time. He talks about first he talks about the weather, and then when things get a little quieter, he says, "Now you understand this oath you'll be taking is a very serious oath. It's going to bind you not only to yourselves, but a lot of the other harpers. They'll be able to assist you. Maybe in times of dire need, if you get in a sticky situation, it can become a little less sticky if one of us can maybe just intervene at the last minute. It's something we've learned to do more recently, more often. Like I said, we've lost a lot of members. Hopefully, you guys will be just fine, and none of you will perish."
I hope so too.
Well, that's kind of the point of this Mythal thing. So you know Edwin. He's the most powerful mage here in Suzale. We tried to get him to be at Harper, but he wouldn't accept. I mean, maybe if he did, we could have saved him. He wouldn't have been caught on that boat by that spirit guy. But no, he had to decline our offer. Said he had other things to worry about, other things to protect. He just keeps walking along. And outside of Suzale, he heads up the path and he goes off on a trail. And it winds for a while. It takes about 15 minutes. It's kind of like a nature trail. And eventually it leads to the top of a pretty high hill that's sort of a cliff on one edge, but it's not very high, and the sun's shining down. And you can tell this is an area where a lot of people go to just like hang out or have picnics and things like that. And he says, this will do. And he says, now, I need you all to just form a circle here and get out all your pendants. And you'll just have to repeat after me. And the oath will be taken.
I'm going to ask the guy, like, can you tell us what we're going to be repeating before we have to say it? I mean, I don't think that's too much to ask.
Oh, yes, I'll say it first, and then you say it after me.
Well, yeah, but what if we get halfway through and realize, man, this guy's crazy?
Well,
Eric, why do you always have to be difficult?
We all have our
Just
things.
come on, just say the things that the guy says. It's not that hard. Come on, I'll help you. I'll say it after he says it, and then you'll hear both of us say it, and then you'll know what he was going to say after he said it, and then you say it.
Sometimes I really appreciate
Then you
you
get to
being
hear it
helpful.
twice.
Yeah. Now it's not one of those times.
so basically what we're going to do is just going to have you repeat a few ancient words and a few common words. Some you might not understand all of them because some of them trigger the spell within that pendant you're holding there. But basically you'll be saying that you agree to help us as long as we remain reasonable and don't put you in direct, most certain death danger.
Sounds pretty vague. Let's do it.
Okay. And he has you all form a circle and get out your pendants and hold them in front of you. And he has one of his own. And his has a golden ring around the edge where yours are all bronze. And he begins to speak some words. And I'm not going to say all of them, just because some of them are going to be spell-like things like,
Mecca like a high, mecca hiney ho.
That's one of them. Definitely.
Emeka leki maka.
That's from
It
Pee Wee
ends
Herman.
with that.
That's from.
But he basically
Pee-wee's
says, I probably should have written this if I was a super prepared DM. But basically says, as you say, I promise to uphold the will of the Harpers and to protect the realms of Faerun and watch out for those who cannot watch out for themselves in time of need. And a few other things like I will obey the higher ups in my organization. And then for a while it goes on with some weird chant words like Haka, Santra, Forsrinya, then Ulaki Akavaka.
All hail Arkanvar.
And at the end, your pendants glow and they all seem to link. All 5 of you. They just, in the circle, form a full circle. And they glow and kind of make a sound. And then it ends and he says, "It is done. Now, I believe you have a banquet to attend this evening."
Food.
So now do we have to go everywhere together? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, we all have to go to the bathroom together. Showers are now communal.
You have to
You mentioned
share.
special abilities.
All right. Yeah.
Mind
You
detailing
don't
that?
have to be right next to each other, but basically you start to notice if one of you wanders away or into a different room, if you put your hand on your pendant, you can sense where they are, like direction-wise and distance.
Oh, like the one dude did with the other dude.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. The creepy guy.
This
Fine.
is the most useful thing a thief could ever have. Fan-fucking-tastic. Now everybody knows where I am all the time. And it's not my party that I'm concerned about. They're cool. I trust them. It's the mystery Harpers. I'm guessing that old crotchety man is a Harper, and now he knows where I am.
And I'm going to know every time you go to the bathroom.
Inevitably, his watch goes off, and he says, as he takes his leave. Fargran Malatst, at your service. And he bows and says, we'll meet again one day. I believe you can find your way back. And he makes this loud whistle sound.
See you, Fart Grand.
And something begins to swoop down out of the sky. This giant bird, this giant brown and white hawk, swoops down and lands right in that clearing next to you guys, and he climbs aboard it. And he tips his hat to you guys, and the bird takes off with him on it.
Does the bird have a monocle?
Let me roll for that. Yes.
It
The
should.
bird has a
You know, like his huge ass, like, his eyeball's huge. Like his one eyeball looks like this. Enormous.
And you guys are left there, the four of you, standing atop this hill. You feel a sense of, I don't know if I'd call it pride. Or just
Togetherness.
togetherness. Yeah, that's about right.
Let's go eat dinner.
So should we go back and put on our fancy clothes, or do we have them on already? Like, was it our plan to just go do this and then go to the banquet?
Leodak is going to come get you for the banquet, he said.
Yeah, I gotta go get painted.
But you've got some time. You've got about at least 4 hours, you think. So you have some time to go finish up whatever you want to do in town and decide. I gotta go AFK for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So what should we do with this rod?
I'm not sure.
Let Joe use it.
I mean,
Can
I
you can use rods, right?
yeah, I think anybody can. Are we really just gonna walk away with this? Like-
What do you mean walk away?
Well, I thought you were gonna try and sell it back to the guy.
Well, it sounds like it's pretty useful.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, did you want it? Did somebody else who was participating in the theft want to
There
use
was
the
no
rod?
theft.
We got the excitement of just finding this somewhere. A hobo gave it to us.
I made a good faith effort to buy it, and I was laughed at. Like
That's true.
that is a milestone for me. Normally, it's get it, but
So he pretty much bought it.
So, since you wanted it, Eric, do you want to use it?
we'll keep it handy. I'm gonna have to look at how this thing works, but
Just
it looks pretty
let
awesome.
Joe hold it. You got stuff. That's weird. I don't want that near me, and you're always by me.
Are you
Yeah,
sure
you're
that's
all
gonna
bare.
out and,
There's like three
wrap
little
around
tongues
your
all the
leg?
time.
That thing's gross. I don't want that anywhere near me.
Trying to
15-foot long tentacles.
gribble nibble on your bear basket.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I mean, you might like it.
It does look like it might be good for my dingleberries.
Whoa. If you use it on your dingleberries, I ain't never touching it again.
We procure an extremely powerful magic item, and we use it to wipe butts. That's God.
Well, it's not wiping. It's picking it out of the hair.
It's more like untangling.
Right. I mean, there's a lot more work to it than that.
Like kneading.
I think it's plus
Tongues.
It does have little sponges
What?
on it. It has little sponges on it, like tentacle spongy. You know how they have those things.
Oh, like the sucker things.
Grip. It's got those on it too. If that helps.
Very
So does the
nice.
weapon function as a +1 mace as well?
No, I guess it could function as a quarterstaff, although it's probably better in this form because it does 3 attacks at +9 at up to 15 feet away.
That's
first standard
stupid
action.
good.
And they
That's
each
why
do
it's worth
1d6
6 technical.
And they each do 1d6 bludgeoning damage. If all 3 of them hit the same target, they got to make a con save or get half speed and disadvantage on all decks and can't react.
I think the latter part's even better. Moreover, on each of its turns, it can take either an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Right.
It halves their actions.
Yep. Yeah.
It's really good.
If all three of them hit. But they're at +9, so how hard is that?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. And 15-foot range is pretty good too. So yeah, that's what you got. You got Tavernet's Tentacle Rod. All right. Well, anything you guys do before just waiting for someone to show up at your door?
Put on my big boy pants.
I'm getting all painted up, special designs, my fancy designs, that we use for our festivals.
Okay. All right. So Leodak does eventually come to the door.
I got one
Yes.
thing I want to do.
Okay.
I want to try and stash a blade somewhere in my outfit. Somewhere where it could pass a pat down.
Okay. You'll need to make a stealth check for that.
27.
27. All right. Well, Leodak does show up at your door with his gruff self and his golden dragonbornness, his big plate armor and his big sword. He says, "Greetings. So are you ready for the banquet? The meeting with the king and the other nobles? They had me send for you today as you were told. And I've heard you've joined the Harpers."
First rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club.
What are you talking about? We didn't do that.
Well, there's a
It
special
was Watchers of
rule.
Faerun, I think.
Oh, the Watchers.
The Watchers on the wall?
Something like that.
I'm listening, Leodak. I'm trying, buddy.
People of your stature are allowed to carry weapons in Suzale wherever you want. So, bring whatever you want. The king or anyone will not be offended if you happen to have your favorite gear with you. I know.
Son of a...
Bring the
Pull
tentacle.
a blade out of the neck of my armor, like my fancy shirt that I bought. Like, I hemmed that shit in there. That was awesome. Oh well, roll with it.
These have been troubling times. If you're really Watchers, you should be armed at all times. We wouldn't want to be responsible for stripping you of your Dragoon gear. That would just be downright irresponsible of us.
I want to roll insight on this dude and like, what the hell is his deal? Like, is he coming from a long weekend or like, what the fuck is his problem?
No, it's just me. He's not acting like he's tired.
That would just be irresponsible. Yeah. All right.
He's the dude Dragonborn. So what happens next is you guys are all in your fancy clothes, get all your stuff, whatever you want to take, and he leads you up to the palace and into a fancy looking banquet room within the castle. And he has you seat, and there are a bunch of other nobles. I knew you would love this. I'll give you a minute to take it in.
I just saw the bacon. Jesus.
I custom designed this for your information.
It's a lot of bacon.
Or is it?
Is this thing Leodak?
Yes.
All right.
It sure is. And that's King Foril Obarskyr. He is standing, and everyone else is standing, and pretty much everyone sits when he sits. I move that out of the way so you can see him. Okay. And his wife is next to him. The whatever the king. Man, it's always like 11 o'clock. I start to get tired and forget what I'm saying.
We can see
That's
the
okay.
writing on the map. King Foril Obarskyr.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the king.
Or-
And his
He's
his
a
wife's
wizard?
name- No, that's Leo. Am I Leodak? Yeah, that's Leodak back there. He's just standing back there with his arms crossed, just kind of watching.
Okay. He is
And
ugly.
around the table, there are quite a few other nobles. You recognize here is Bonk and Flissa of House Clarist. Man, I gotta reload. Something's bugged on my end. One sec.
The turkey or chicken or whatever that is has got like blood all around it, man.
It's exploded.
It's a turducken.
Looks like
Yeah.
That's an ostrich breast.
And please tell me that thing beside the ostrich breast is like nothing but pats of butter. Like this is a Paula Deen dinner.
Those are,
Chow.
those are actually pears. Bunch of pears.
All right. I could barely tell.
And- all right. You do also recognize Elred is there. And I think you caught Bonk and Flissa of House Clarist.
Mhm.
And
Is
there's
Edwin
two-
here?
Edwin does not seem to be present. But
Okay.
some of them do greet you. This lady over here introduces herself as Lady Milan of Tethir and says she knew Edwin very well and will be standing in his stead until he is better.
Okay.
Hey Joe,
What?
trade me seats.
Like there.
And there are
I
just a
think
few
she's
announcements to make
gay.
before they begin eating.
How you doing?
Lady Milan she says hello, and she begins to make some announcements on behalf of Edwin. Edwin, she says, as you all know, Edwin is still recovering, so I will be taking his place of Lord Magister as Lady Magister Milan until he is better.
Well, you're really good at talking.
She eyes over at you and winks at you.
I think she's gay.
Yeah.
As you may know, Kaelin Drin was in town recently. Hallam will be standing in his stead, and Hallam over there waves at everybody. And he's got a big purple Dragon Knight attire on, a big purple cape and helmet. And she says, Kaelin is in Waterdeep and may not return for a while. And also, the marriage of Landra Clarist and House Glantharon has been put on hold. And this guy right here he suddenly pipes in and says, but not for long. She will marry my son soon. As soon as there is a chance. And that's pretty much all she has. And King Foril says, I'm starving. Let's eat. And he sits down and everybody else begins to sit down. And, yeah, you can pretty much dig in and eat food. And people begin to talk and say stuff a little bit. It's mostly kind of quiet, but this guy over here is super quiet. He's just all by himself. These two seem to be talking. Findalor, you catch his name as, and Hallam of the Purple Dragon Knights. We talking some business. And across the table, they're kind of quiet, but they seem polite. The guy in the end looks a little gruff and maybe not quite as noble as the others. Anything you guys do, or any certain people you talk to, or anything you want to do? Well, let's go around, and we'll take about 10 minutes and do this. We'll start with Merrick.
I want to talk to the king and queen.
Okay.
I have no idea what about. Like, what's it like to be king and queen? Because they're like right there.
Jimra answers and says, "It is quite an honor to be queen of such a capital."
Nice. So why'd you invite us all here today?
Foril says, "Well, you saved the Lord Magister, Edwin. He would most certainly be drained of his power from what I hear without your intervention. It's the least I could do is honor the saviors of our Lord Magister."
Well, I hear that's not one of the biggest troubles that's going on lately. But glad we could help with that.
This is true. There have been a lot of troubles on the eastern border, and out to sea, and to the north.
Hey,
Do you need any more wine, sir?
yeah. Fill it up.
He pours a lot.
Here, no. You give me the full one. I give you the empty one.
Oh, yes, of course. And he goes back to fetch more. This guy's walking over here. There's pretty much goddamn trouble on every border right now. Hair's going gray from all this. The truth is, I might need your help.
Huh. With what kind of things?
He shakes his head. He says, someone will discuss it with you later. Let's eat for now.
Ooh, food. I'm gonna grab whatever this thing is.
What is it?
I have no clue.
I don't know either. It's a mollusk.
All right.
This guy's going by refilling drinks and stuff.
Jesus, what did these guys do? Go to the clearance section in Kroger and just buy everything?
Yeah, pretty much. Excuse me, can I refill your water? A new napkin for you, ma'am?
Yep. Yep.
Very well. Hot towel, sir?
Ooh, yeah.
And he walks on. This guy comes back. More water for you. Anyway, we'll keep going. Errich, anyone you want to talk to?
I just want to kind of get a lay of the land, try to watch anybody who might seem out of place, namely the bald guy with the chin beard.
Destro.
Make a perception check.
20?
20. Yeah, he seems to be just minding his own business and eating. But you notice this lady over here. She pulls down her thing, and she seems to be extremely nitpicky about what she. Not that thing. And very nitpicky about what she's eating. Eating pretty
In
much
what
nothing.
way?
She just looks kind of disgusted with everything. It's just like.
Is she an elf?
You can't really tell, but you think no.
I'm just going to keep an eye on her.
And let's see, you got a 20. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. She's caught your attention a little. Mirth.
Oh, Mirth's doing his best to get some company tonight.
That was Lady Milan.
Uh-huh. Yeah. He doesn't see rank. He just,
That's good.
yeah.
With this name, like that's the only thing I can click. Okay, new plan. All right, that's fine. I'll reveal her name since she's introduced herself. Make a charisma check.
Mm.
All right, I think you know this guy.
Come on, Mirth.
Mm-hmm. Ah!
She's polite, but she doesn't seem to be interested in the D and D.
I'm gonna drink some more to see if I can get advantage. And hold on. Also, hey, give me another one of those for the lady. So
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna help her out. Hey, we used to have these drinking games where I'm from. Would you like to join in some culture?
Tell me more of your drinking games.
Here's what we do. You drink that one as fast as you can, and I'll drink this one as fast as I can. Whoever finishes it first wins.
She takes a little sip. Like, I'm afraid I can't drink that much. I'm kind of on duty. But she does drink some.
All right.
And Joe.
Joe's pretty much doing the same thing Eric is doing. I have a feat that if I can see a creature's mouth while it's speaking a language I can understand, I can read its lips.
Okay.
So I'm kind of doing that. I'm quietly eating, making the appropriate responses, but watching everybody.
Okay. So I'll give you a little information.
And Mirth has moved on to find someone else that likes drinking games that is
Okay.
also female.
Hey, that's my wife. She's married to me, you know. Leave
Okay.
Corinna alone. And he says,
Sorry, his lady.
I am Uzan Galanthron of House Galanthron in Faerun. And this is Corinna.
Yeah, you got it. It's a nice name.
Who are you? Mirth? Yeah,
I am.
Hey, what's with all the makeup?
This is war paint.
Going to war with a chicken.
At our celebrations with my people, we fight. Would you like to join in my celebration?
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Eric's still got a face like, that was the dumbest joke I've ever heard. Like this guy talking about a chicken. Like, God.
I'm gonna walk around to this other lady.
All right.
What you
Yeah.
hiding under there?
This
is how you get thrown out of a royal banquet.
I see you don't like your food. Do you want me to get you something?
She doesn't seem to respond. She kind of moves her eyes.
Oh. Do you not speak common? Do you speak common?
Please go away. Guards?
Oh.
Guards?
What? Oh.
Make a charisma check.
Give her the D&D.
The guy next to her, who was a young man, says, "Oh, please don't give him such a hard time. He's just being friendly. Like, hi, I'm Castos of the Temple of Timora. So this guy talking.
Hey,
You got a
how you
17.
doing?
Okay. Not bad.
This your sister?
Afraid not. That's I don't know her first name. She's of House Shikarax.
I like that one.
I don't know. They're strange people,
Yeah.
but apparently very important.
Mm. Well, I think she's above my breed.
Say something.
Excuse me a second. How you doing?
Excuse me? I'm doing great. Thank
Remember
you
me?
for... Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping my son rescue our uncle and the Lord Magister.
Yeah.
It was very noble.
Last I remember, you're not married, right?
I'm afraid my husband's right next to me.
Oh. Wow.
You were gonna get murdered in your sleep.
That's well. If you're bored later, come say hi. Oh, we got a house out back. I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna go sit down, defeated.
You went all the way around.
And now I'm
Not
gonna
quite.
now I'm seriously. Oh wait.
The queen.
Yep, that one.
If you hit on the queen, oh my god.
Joe, you noticed this guy over here, who's called Hallam of the Purple Dragon Knights. He's talking with the other guy. They seem to be talking about some kind of adventuring group. And they seem to be talking about you guys, but kind of whispering. Like, you think they would want to join? I think they would want to join our society? Maybe. Hallam says, I don't know that well. But they seem pretty competent. I mean, they are here. They don't just invite anyone. And,
The persistence of that one.
so, yeah. And I'm surprised he didn't hit on you. You've got long hair. Do you really go back on the queen?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
I have that much sense.
All right. So you guys are eating and making small chat, and everything's going pretty as planned, and suddenly you hear a loud crash sound from this direction, which seems to be the kitchen where the people are coming in and out of. And this maid comes running out with a big old spatula shovel thing. And you hear a loud growl sound like, and something smash, and you hear someone scream. And she says, no, there's a monster. And then everyone looks really surprised. And suddenly, at about the exact same time that she screams that, you hear these like warping sounds behind you, like, and this awful smell comes over all around you. You just smell this horrendous, terrible smell.
I'm at a full sprint toward the lady.
Okay. Roll initiative, and things seem to be appearing out of these portals behind
Ooh,
you.
that one's good.
That is good.
Hold on to your initiatives for a second.
Whoa.
Crazy looking demon things that are just in a cloud of funk seem to appear out of these rifts that open. And everybody just seems really surprised. And one sec, sorry. This initiative thing up so we can actually roll. Okay, it held them. Amazing. And it also right about this same time, it appears this this aura just drops over the table, comes from the ceiling, and just it's like almost like a thin film. And make a wisdom save, everybody.
What is this against? I get advantage against certain things.
Magic.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh man, these guys are really
Whoa.
bad. Someone got a 3.
Oh, Errich.
I could get a 10, right?
Okay, we got a 12 from Mirth. Mirth, you suddenly just pass out. You fall pretty much asleep in your chair or on the floor as you're starting to get up and run.
Okay.
And Joe, you do not. You seem to overcome this film magical thing that's overtaking everybody at the table. Errich, you also pass out.
Crap.
Errich,
Can I like
you,
inspiration that now?
yeah.
Cool. Seems like a
Errich,
time to-
you also pass out.
Okay.
try again.
Roll again.
Inspire me.
Oh, I inspire him.
Okay, roll again. Errich, you're not passed out after all.
Woohoo.
And I'm just going to put dots on everybody, all these NPCs that are out. This guy's out. She passes out. He passes out. I actually lost track of. Continue rolling. Fliss is out. So if they've got red on them, they're out. Bonk's out. Elred, come on, Elred.
I just got an inspiration card from the streamers.
Okay, yeah. John for the win.
Heck yeah. Now we know what's going to happen. I'm going to roll like a 2.
Elred's up. Let's see if Jimra's up.
16.
Jimra's
Sweet.
good. Yeah, you're fine then. King Foril is up. Leodak. Leodak goes down for the sleep. Lady Milan. Ooh, she's really out. Natural 1. Now,
Pancaked it.
now. Dang, come on, dice. This adventure recruiter guy's out, and Purple Dragon Knight's out. So the only people up are Elred and the King and Queen, and you guys.
Jesus.
This guy's out. It's a roll for him. Oh, the other one's still standing, but he's right in front of one of the demons.
Oh,
He's a different kind of out. That's in bleeding out.
All right, give me like 30 seconds to set a few things up here, and then we'll do some combat.
All right.
I don't have initiative yet. And I can't seem to roll initiative.
Click your character. You're on here. Yeah, it shows you as a 12.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. Never mind.
Oops. There it goes. 11.
+2. Okay. And some other guys.
How tough do these demons look, or whatever they are?
They're not too large. Bear with me a sec.
Sure.
They're, I mean, a little shorter than most of you guys. Okay, I think I got everything sorted. Just gotta sort this and see in order. All right, so combat starts.
Can you make me big?
Rawr.
Okay. This thing just seems to appear out of nowhere and straight up stabs the king. Very first thing.
Can I make it get a 1?
Can you do your foretelling rolls?
Yeah.
You got a 1 and a 10. I
Yeah.
watched him.
On his first attack, yes.
Oh, damn.
So you gave him a 1?
Yep.
All right. His first attack misses. His second attack hits. And it's an assassin-y crit. So Foril takes some damage. And he cries out in pain and says, "What the hell's going on?" Oh, I probably should roll his initiative. And the Queen's initiative. I'll just have them go at the same time. And Elred's initiative. Okay. I'm just going to resort this. The king goes first. Well, that kind of... Mirth, you're up there at 21. How did you suddenly jump?
I've been 21.
Oh.
Yeah.
This thing just didn't sort right. All right. Well, that still did happen. That guy still stabbed first thing in this surprise round. And the king's up. He basically just stands up and seems to be going in defense mode. Like, what the hell's going on? Mirth, you're up.
I'm going to charge this way. I'm going to go bear form. I'm going to bump her on my way, so hopefully she wakes up and sees my awesomeness. Because it's going to be my only chance. And then I'm going to come up and I am going to multi-strike this dude.
All right, do your thing. You did it. Okay, 20. The 21 hits. And then what is that? 12 damage. Okay. Is the stream still lined up properly? I don't have an eye on it right now.
It's zoomed out far, but
Okay.
seems to be okay.
Okay.
I can ask John his opinion.
Okay. I'll get it zoomed in. It looks much better. Because you can't see the
He said
whole
it looks
right
okay.
side anyway. All right. This should be a little bit better. Maybe. Okay. So you did some damage. Errich, you're up.
Okay. I want to... So these are big people chairs, right? I mean, I'm a halfling, and I'm used to sitting in big people chairs. From where I'm at, can I quickly get on the chair and then jump up on the table and run down towards the king? While I'm doing that, I want to grab the tentacle rod.
You haven't attuned to it.
Are
you on mute, Matt?
Matt's totally on mute.
Yeah, you do have to tune to it, so you can't use it yet.
Okay. Then I'm going to... Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I want to do the exact same thing I was talking about then. Get on the table as I'm running, pull out my dagger, and just run and jump off of the table. Hopefully past the king and just try to stab this thing, the bad guy.
Okay. Roll to hit. Move your guy. Yeah, you can do that.
So I'm like, how far can I go? Go here, 5, 10, 15, 20. Running jump. Maybe put me like right here.
Where?
Somewhere in here.
Yeah, you're small. That's good enough.
That would be a natural 1.
That natural 1. Okay, roll again. See if you hit the king. No, you're good. Okay. So you missed. Next up is this guy again. And he seems to take a couple more jabs at the king. And you can see him, he's like gnome sized. He's real small. And he's got this evil looking face and these beady little eyes and these sharp little teeth. And he's got these two short swords he's coming at the king with. And he says, "Die, motherfucker, die!" It's a little demony voice.
So cute.
And the king is just dodging. He's like, whoa. He says, "Missed me, scumbag." And it's Eric's turn. Wait, you already went. How did you get... What's going on here?
You let me go before that guy, so just hit it again and you should be all right.
No, wait. You're on here twice, though. You're on here as an 18 and a 15.
That's an old one because I only see me as a 15.
I don't see the 18 either.
It's
Me
way
too.
more. I just deleted it. All right. Well, I'm going to move you to 18. Just whatever.
Well, hell yeah, dude.
And, yeah, you already went, so I'll swap you to that spot just for simplicity's sake here, since you already went. And let me make sure no one else is doubled up. How did you get doubled up? That's weird.
Ghostly.
Apparently it is now Mirth's turn, who is also doubled up. You already went 21.
I'm not. I don't see me on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get
Monsters go next.
Monsters. Okay. Apparently they're from some other...
Are you talking to us, Joe? Because you're on mute.
There's
or
two Joes on
broken?
here, too. Okay, one of them's old.
Nope. Nobody can hear you.
Okay. So it's these monsters' turns, yeah. And this guy straight up attacks this little dude here with a bite and a claw. And he just rakes him across the chest, and he seems to die. Falls down screaming like, "Oh!" And then he moves in toward you guys. Actually, no, he moves up here. This one moves up towards this guy and just starts clawing at him and biting him while he's sleeping. And he seems to get him a couple of good times. This one up here does that to Bunk. Just goes to attack him while he's out of it. Bites him. He claws him. Looks like he does some damage to Bunk. This guy comes up at you, Joe. Are you wearing your armor? Can't hear you. Somebody muted or something.
That totally happened to me last week.
Really?
Oh, I mean, like, on Monday.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Evidently, it's just the mic on my computer that you can't hear me. I want to use my warding flare, which I've never done. When you're attacked by a creature within 30 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay. Here comes the bite at disadvantage. Natural 1. Thanks to your disadvantage. Okay, and the claw is probably a miss. What is your AC right now? You're wearing your chain shirt?
Yeah. If they said we could take whatever, then yeah, I would have taken everything, which is a 17.
Okay, yeah, you're good. But these guys do have this green gas coming out from them. It's pretty nasty. Oh, why is 5 on here? Deleting that. Miracle.
All right. So when those guys hit the people who are asleep, do the people who are asleep wake up? I guess that would only be Bunk or this guy.
It's his check. Yeah, Bonk seems to come too. He's like,
Awesome.
"Ugh." But the lady on the other side, yeah, she comes too as well. But she looks
Cool.
like she's pretty injured already.
I want to do something insane then.
Sane's good.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, "Wake up, everyone!" and cast magic missile at level 3, and shoot this girl. I can't seem to. The one at the bottom left. For some reason, I can't like ping on the map. And then the 2 purple dragon knights, I'm going to get each one of those guys a missile.
So
And
her,
then,
him, okay. And this guy.
yeah. Yep, and then there are 2 more. So, oh yeah, him.
This guy up here.
Leodak.
Okay.
And, yeah. And yeah, the guy up there, he looks pretty tough.
Can he like pull the spell to make it not hit as hard?
I don't know. Can you?
I have no idea.
If only there was an Arcana skill he could roll to see if he could do that.
No, let's make it.
We could try.
Let's make it simple and just say they each do 2 damage.
All right.
All right. So that's as much as you can pull it. And Leodak, he does not wake up from the spell. And let's see, who else? You did that guy at the top right. He
Yeah.
also does not wake up. And
Not
who else
effective.
did you do? Yeah.
Lady Min.
Oh, Million. She also does not wake up.
This is not helpful. The 2 purple dragon knights.
And the guys over here. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Come on, dice. He does wake up.
Woohoo.
Ooh.
And I'll go ahead and have him roll initiative then. Whee. And this other guy, who is actually a little halfling guy, he doesn't wake up. Does not wake
Crap.
up. Okay. And it is... so you jumped up on the table?
Yep.
Okay. It is Elred's turn. What does Elred do? I'm going to have him just do something simple and Scorching Ray something. He's going to Scorching Ray this one.
Scorching Ray, the one on the king.
Yeah, he would probably do that, wouldn't he? That makes a lot of sense. Okay, he does that. It looks like 3 hits. Oh gosh, this is a lot of damage. It's dead. I was going to say, no, wait. This is, no, it's not dead. I'm rolling damage. And whoever is next can go ahead and start going. Joe, it's you're up.
Okay. Joe is checking something real. Yeah. Okay. So I've been reading Channel Divinity wrong, and this shit's just about to get real. I'm gonna jump out of my chair, and I'm just gonna go this way a little bit,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Channel Divinity. Now, Channel Divinity dispels magical darkness, which there's none of. But what I haven't been reading is that each hostile creature within 30 feet of me has to make that saving throw. And don't you know, I can hit all of them except for this guy over here. So this
What is
guy
this
has to
saving
make
throw?
a saving throw, Constitution.
For
And it is
fear?
versus 8. Did our proficiency bonus go up?
Yeah.
So what? That's 3.
Probably 14.
Well, I have a +4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
15.
Should be about a 15.
Okay, and what's the effect if they fail?
If they fail, they take half of the 2d10 damage that I'm about to roll. It's 2.
If they fail, do they take full damage?
They take full.
If they fail, they take full. If they succeed, they take half.
This is like a burst of light you're just emanating from yourself, just like.
Yep, it's holy radiant damage.
Nice. All right.
So they
Well,
either take 11 or 5.
And this is a spell, so the one's going to get an attack of opportunity on you, I believe. Be able to use his reaction. Oh yeah, you started his turn right next to him, his fetid, stinking cloud. So you do have to make a con save before you do your divinity thing. Go ahead and make a con save.
Okay.
As this green gas is choking you up. You're all right
16.
though. You're able to act normally.
Okay. Is there a thing of casting defensively in this one? In 5?
How does it work in this mode? I think people just get advantage against you on their normal attacks. What is this?
Okay.
It's all right. Forget about it for right now. You made the
Well,
save.
and I'm
so
happy
you're-
to take the attack of opportunity. I knew I kind of was going to get into that,
Yeah.
but
He misses anyway. So I'm going to have them roll some saves, see how much damage they get. All right. Only one of them makes it. This guy over here makes it. But these two next to you take some heavy damage. This guy over here also takes some heavy damage.
fantastic.
And it looks like it's going to be... Who is this? Oh. You guys hear some... Oh, no.
Pantry.
This is the Chul. He's not even here. This is an old combat list. Okay. You guys hear some more chaos from the kitchen area. You hear some screaming. Yeah, you see a cook come flying out, all bloody and bruised. Up, beat up. He's just like, ah! And there's lots of roaring and things flipping over and something smashing up that kitchen. And it is the king's turn. The king just goes to punch this assassin right in the face as hard as he can. And he does. And he gets an extra attack. And he punches him in the face again. Yeah, he knocks a couple teeth out of this little gnome's mouth.
That's what every parent wants to do. Come a long weekend, like shut the fuck up.
And other than that, he's just kind of stuck there.
No, sweetie, it's okay. They're baby teeth.
Mirth, you're up.
All right, I'm going for the throat here. I'm gonna try to kill this thing so I can get over to Joe.
Let's see what hits here. The 15 hits. 10 slashing damage.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to rage and 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15,
Sorry, Joe, we're going over
20.
a little bit.
That's okay. I'm. Forgive me when I zone.
So he can get a opportunity attack against me if he wants.
Yeah, he is. He comes at you with a short sword. And it's probably going to be a hit, it looks like. Let's see. 16. Does 17 hit you?
Yes, it does.
All right. You're taking 6 damage. Okay. Errich, you are up.
First things first. What's that?
This little gnome is just laughing. It's missing a tooth.
Dagger's in the left hand. I just put my right hand out and then just, I don't know, a little awkward sleight of hand.
Okay.
12 versus AC doesn't do it.
Nope.
And then he dodges, and I'm going to pull it back and take the hand and just go grab my short sword and just come at him again.
Or your offhand. All right. Make your attack. 20 hits, and you do get your sneak because he is being threatened by King Foril.
So total of 8 damage. Really bad. Gonna basically yell out to the king and the queen, like, try to get behind me. Like they're coming for you, man. Come on. It's not my fault I was not born tall.
Yeah, he's tall. He
You
looks at
gotta
you.
admit, it was funny. Get behind me.
That's hurtful.
Snake once again attempts to kill some king. Sneak, sneak, stab, stab. All right. Looks like there's one hit there. And he does some damage. The king takes another slash from the short sword. And it's these gibbering monster things' turn. This one attacks you, Joe. It's one that's been injured by the light. Looks like he's going to get you with a bite. Or
I can do this warding flare 5 times. No,
Oh,
4
okay.
times.
You're
So I'm
gonna
gonna
give him a
flash
swing.
it in his face again.
Okay. In that case, he misses. And he does a claw as well. Is it just do it for one attack? Or is it hope round?
You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
It doesn't say.
Okay, that's fine. He gets a claw as well. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay. Well, he misses. This other one slashes at Bonk again, who is still waking up, but is awake, and misses him both times. The other one attacks the lady on the other side of the table and seems to do some serious damage to her. And the other one attacks this other guy, and looks like also biting and clawing at him, doing a lot of damage.
I'm gonna yell at Merrick. The pendants.
And it is Hallam's turn. Hallam stands up, pulling out a great sword, and walks right over to this guy and says, "Go back to hell, foul beast." And takes a swing at him and misses.
Every time. Anytime you like intro your shit with something cool, it's gonna miss. From now on, I'm gonna be like, I just want to swing at him.
These ones up by Joe and I didn't attack.
No, they did. They attacked.
He swung on me.
Yeah,
Oh, because I
the
thought
other
those
ones,
were the ones at the bottom, and then you switched spot.
they all went.
While I was standing here,
Mm-hmm.
because I get an attack against
Oh yeah, that's right.
one that attacked Joe. Then
Go ahead and do your sentry attack.
okay.
Sentinel.
Yeah. 16 slashing, it dies. You slash its face off.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Just, I know you can put an actual X over him, but this is easier for me. It's faster. Okay. Merrick, you're up.
So Eric screamed at me and said, "Hey, the pendants," and I forget what the pendants do that's relevant to this situation. Should I make an intelligence check?
Sure.
Cool. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Why is it so good? That's
You know
huge.
they link you, and you know that they offer some form of protection location, but geez, natural 20. You feel like you could maybe use them to try to banish these things since they're not from this plane.
That sounds pretty cool. I guess I'll. Good.
Yeah, you can wing it. You can make an attack roll on one if you want to like try to use it and activate it.
I kind of want to just try to kill the one from that's next to the king, though. I think I'll try that next round. Maybe just magic missile at 3rd level for the one on the king.
Okay. Roll your damage. $22. That is enough to finish it. It goes flying backwards from the force of your missiles, right over Leodeck, and slams against the wall.
Nice.
And makes some gibbering sounds as it dies. It stops moving. All right. You've killed the thing. And it's Elred's turn. He does something similar. He magic missiles at another one. He magic missiles this one. Pretty sure he's going to do enough damage to kill it. Yeah, that's enough. It also gets killed from magic missiles. And it's Joe's turn.
I am going to hop up on the table,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna scorching ray that guy.
Okay.
I get 3 of them.
Whoa.
Such dice. Hit, miss, hit. Okay, so there's 10 damage, 9 damage, 19 damage. Yeah, you scorch it. Scorch it dead.
Sweet.
Jeez.
That's my turn.
Yep. I'm going to make a roll just to get your dice off the thing.
You know, if you just click it, they go away.
Yeah, but it's on my remote box and it's too much
Oh, okay. So we killed this guy up here too?
Yeah, Elred did.
Sweet.
Elred blasted him with magic.
Oh, right.
missiles.
Okay. Yep. Sorry.
There's a whole lot more slamming around in the kitchen and more screaming and cries of death and table flipping. The king is taking some time to recover and look around. Mirth, you're up.
I charge across the table, leap off, and smack this thing with my claws and bite it on the head. Hopefully, here we go. Oh yes, I do.
Oh yeah.
At
You,
least bite it.
your bite gets him and it kills him. Describe your bite.
I'm just gonna crunch straight down on its head, and it's just gonna crunch. And I'm
Ew,
just
that's
gonna
gonna be some raucous breath.
fling it out, and so I went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then I'm gonna keep going a little bit further,
Okay.
and then I'm done.
Eric, you're up.
Gonna take a quick sec to survey the room. No more bad guys in this room.
No, it looks like they're all down. But there is hell of a
Bad
lot
news in the
going on
kitchen. Got both blades out. I'm gonna look over my shoulder at the king and the queen and be like, "You guys need to get down under the table. Something's in the kitchen, and we're gonna go kill it."
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
I trust you'll take care of this. I have no weapons on me.
Did.
And he's like cowering behind the table, like, what do I do? He does scooch over here and tries to wake up the Lady Milan. Why you are doing that?
I'm gonna throw down my short sword, and I'm just gonna take off running.
Okay. He does
5,
pick it up.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Pro gesture. You get inspiration.
Eight.
And I got to give one to Mirth for the. I should have done it earlier for that. Hitting on all the people at the table. That was great. That was hilarious. Total Mirth move. Okay, so you're going as far as you can. And that guy's dead. Those guys are dead. What's this? Oh, yeah, this guy. He's like, he just turns and goes to basically help with whatever's in the kitchen and gets to here.
I have a feeling we're going to see him again soon.
This lady is
As a
stumbling
projectile.
down. Her head is like smashed and she's stumbling around.
Who's this?
This servant.
Okay.
Like
Ew.
stumbling around, not able to tell what's going on.
Yeah, her cerebellum's just kind of guiding her way because her cerebrum's been reduced to nothing.
Basically. And Merrick, you're up.
All right. What's the most you can move in one turn? Double move?
Double dash.
Yep.
Let me go over here. And maybe down one. And I think that's all I can do.
You're on a plate of oysters.
That's fine.
I think it's boss that we all ran on the table at some point during this combat. All of us.
Jump up there.
Dibs on the bacon. As we were running on the table, caution was made to not harm the bacon. That is fact.
Elred runs over to wake up Leodak, it seems. Joe, you're up.
Okay, we can move twice our move.
Yeah.
Okay. And my move is so I can get to right there. Okay.
Just run right through the bacon.
Yep.
You're going to have to make a dex check to not slip on the greasy bacon.
I'm going to do a flying leap through the air gracefully and
Just kidding, anyway.
slide on the bacon.
Slide.
That's bitching, dude. You get like bacon skates.
Yeah, I'm like, ah! But I leave it on the table for you,
You
so it's
bacon
not fully
snowboard.
ruined.
Bacon snowboard.
The bacon snowboard? Does that not sound like a sex act?
You bet.
I'll bacon snowboard you.
That's right. You're on the bacon. All right, so you guys are wandering in there. This giant ass, angry looking gorilla steps into view,
Kulila!
stomping right towards this guy, and just goes to punch him as hard as it can. Oh, and it does. Oh, jeez. One sec.
Luke Skywalker's about to die.
Yeah, it hits him pretty hard. He reels back, but he seems to be still standing.
Great, he's been converted to a cerebellumite.
Then after that, this like right after it punches him, this thing just one sec. This thing just fades into nothing. Seems to disappear. And it's the King's turn. He's not doing much. Mirth, you're up. Well, the King's doing something, but
I'm gonna run up to here. And sniff around.
sniff around. He
Mhm.
seems to still actually be up there. Where are you? Where'd you go?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Under the inspiration cards.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
How do you move those?
Yeah, you as you move there, you run into something big,
where? Right here?
right about there. There's
Oh, no.
some big force, almost like a wall or something.
Okay. So I stop right here then?
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna attack where I think something might be.
Okay.
Right here.
As you run into an attack, it seems to go ahead and roll to hit. You get disadvantage on these since you can't see it, and it seems to be trying to hit you as well. You feel a fist whoosh over you.
Move the map to the right on the stream box.
Okay. There. Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I got a 12 and a 14.
Both of which are a miss. But you do touch something. Just doesn't seem to be enough to get through whatever it is. Errich, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. While I'm moving, I'm going to pull out one of my regular daggers. So I've got the good dagger and then a regular dagger. And I'm basically just waiting to see something. Like, where is it?
Oh.
All right. That guy's gone. That guy's gone. This guy says, says I'm rolling an intelligence check. Okay. He says, it's gone invisible right in front of me. And he bears down his sword on it, right where he thinks it is, and seems to miss. And after that, he backs up. Like, whatever, it's a big ape. And Merrick, it's your turn.
All right, so what I want to do is just go from this plate of worms to like down to here, and then here, and you can't see where I'm going, can you?
You're behind, guys.
Yeah, it's weird. I want to go on top of this one, and then go on top of this one, and go on top of as many of them as I can get to. Like, just run over their chairs and try and push them around.
Like, wake them up or what?
Yeah, that's my goal.
Okay.
So if possible, maybe step on them a little bit.
Okay. All right, you can do that. I'll have them see if they wake up.
5, 10,
Kick him in the chest.
They all wake up.
Sweet. I'll land like here.
Yeah, that lady over there with blonde hair is, oops, I'm bleeding them. That was not intentional. She's really beat up. But she's up and awake. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll get them on the initiative order. Okay. So, okay, we're at Merrick. I'm going to switch to whoever's after Merrick here.
I have a rules question.
Yeah.
If I have a disadvantage because it's
all right.
invisible, but I give myself my reckless attacks, which give me advantage, which is happening? The disadvantage or the advantage?
They cancel out.
Yeah, they cancel out.
And then then it's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elred casts a spell that seems to go right into this doorway, and it outlines this guy, and it also outlines you. Actually, make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Merrick and Errich.
Mirth?
Mirth and Errich?
Mirth. Yeah. Mirth. You guys are fairy fired. But also, so is this guy. You suddenly see an outline of a giant figure right in the doorway.
Oh shit, son.
What's that? This guy, he stands up and is like, he goes over to help his lady. Joe, you're up.
Is there any way for me to get into a position to cast something that's a 15-foot cone that would not hit Merrick? Or Mirth?
You have to get really close.
Right there, between the dude and the wall, that would work right there.
Yeah.
And would he still get an attack on me?
Yeah, but I get to attack him if he attacks you.
Okay, and can I get there?
And then you'll be able to just back up. He's not going to be able to get past me because if I hit him, he's going to have 0 speed.
Okay, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to cast... Oh, hold on. I may have looked at that wrong. Oh, nope, I can do that still.
Okay, no, they don't attack.
Okay.
They don't go attack of opportunity.
So he gets a DC 15 save.
Okay, what type of save?
Dex.
He fails.
Okay, he takes 15 fire damage.
15 fire damage. Okay. It seems to moderately affect him. Doesn't seem to burn him as much as you would think.
Okay.
All right. And it is this guy's turn. Who's this? Oh, this little halfling. He stands up and he says, what's going on here? What's this big ape? He just looks really surprised. He seems to be trying to get out some kind of gear. And it becomes this big ape thing's turn. And he just punches and bites for now. And seems to get really mad. It roars. It just goes and then goes to punch at you, Joe.
Okay. I flare in his face.
So wait, that basically ruins something. Okay, go ahead and do your flare, and I'm gonna just do this as a single roll. He misses.
This flare is handy.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I got 3 attacks. Okay, there's a fist coming at the bear. What is your AC? Is it less than 22?
Still less than 22.
All right. You take 14 damage from a wallop of a punch right in the bear face.
So I took 7.
Raging.
He swung at me, Mirth. Do you get an attack on him?
I did, and I missed.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, it's right
Gotcha.
there in front of me.
And he also seems to have a final bite. She's going to do it, Joe. Bite. Looks like that's a 22 as well.
That hits.
He bites you for 8 damage. And it is piercing damage.
Oh, I have that armor.
Yeah, it's effective against slashing.
Okay. Okay.
After that, he backs up, and you guys get attacks on him if you still have reactions left, which I think you both used, right?
Mm-hmm.
Backs up into here. I'm going to do a big reveal. Here. This is kitchen area with some hot maids who are laying on the floor in blood.
Yeah, hot
It is
mess.
hot.
Yeah, King is back up tending to people and starting to shout some orders. Mirth, you're up.
All right, Mirth, let's dance.
I'm going to charge it again, and I'm going to full out attack it again.
Okay.
I'm going to do
Charge.
I have advantage on him,
Okay.
and he'll have
So-
advantage on me.
You got a
18 and a 23.
Those are both hits.
17 damage. Of course, I
Got it.
rolled crap for damage.
All right. You seem to have gotten through his skin and caused some wounds. He spits out a chicken bone or a maid bone. It looks bad. Errich, you're up.
Sucks. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I want to chuck my good dagger at this dude. Just
What's the range on that? 2060? Or is it 1060?
I'm not much of a thrower. I'm a
Okay.
shower, not a thrower. Stupid. So we are looking at dagger. Give me a sec. 2060.
Yeah. Okay. So you're getting within 20 and throwing it, so you don't have to get disadvantage. You actually get advantage on him because he did something called a reckless attack. Okay, he's 30 feet away right now. You know you can use your dash as your cunning action. Move more.
And still attack.
Yeah.
As I get ready to throw it, I have this inkling of inspiration from the dungeon master that reminds me I've got more steps left in me, and I get all rugged for some reason. Run up, and as I run by Mirth, I'm gonna like slide and try to like this thing in the leg.
All right. Roll to hit.
25. 18 damage. 25 should hit.
You get him right in the knee. What's that total? What's
18.
Okay. Yeah, you put a pretty serious wound in his leg. Looks like you probably get some tendons and twist it. He cries out in pain. Next, it's this guy. He comes into here and he looks pretty well in all. Okay, he gets all the way up here, but he can't swing. And who's this guy we got? Awake. This guy gets up. He doesn't seem to have any weapons on him, but he comes over to here and he starts casting a spell. Not sure what it does. This lady over here stands up. She looks injured. Merrick, you're up. By this lady, I meant that lady.
All right. I think we could use another powerful wizard, so I'm going to go like a Lady Million. Shake her a bunch.
Which lady? That lady? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, she seems to be coming to. The king's been trying to wake her up, too. She's having trouble. I'm gonna give her one roll here since we're shaking her. Yeah, she's still out of it. She seems to be under pretty good.
I smack her in the face.
We are the worst adventuring party ever. Like, we get invited to a royal banquet. We got Mirth, the hitman. Hey, want to do me? We got Merrick, who's like walking on people and smacking them. And the best I can do to save the king is I'm like, get behind me. We're terrible.
The smack in the face still does not wake her. She's under.
Crap.
Well, and it's Elred's turn. What does he do?
Try waterboarding them next round.
Yeah, just dump all the wine on her face.
This thing needs to die.
It's this guy. Yeah, he's still standing here. Joe, you're up.
I'm gonna come. If I fire into combat, how does that work? Am I just disadvantaged, or like what's the rule on that? If I were to fire a bow into combat,
No,
in
that's
melee?
fine. This thing is massive. You can easily shoot at his upper torso without much trouble.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna come in this way and shoot a bow.
Crossbow. Okay.
It's the +1 short bow, but it doesn't
Oh,
hit.
short bow. Yeah.
You got a natty light. Natural 1.
Yeah, well, actually, you have advantage on this because this guy's going reckless. So you didn't get the natural 1, but you still missed.
Okay.
And whose turn is it? This little guy over here. He runs into here. He grabs something off the table. That's some kind of improvised weapon. And it becomes this big guy's turn. What does he do? He goes multi-attack mode. And he's going reckless as well. Let's see, who's he attacking first? One of you three. Errich, you're getting attacked.
Okay.
By a big old fist. Oh, and he gets critically clawed in the midst of this attack. Okay, 20, I assume, hits you?
Yeah, it hits me.
Okay. For 9 damage from a punch.
I'm going to. How does the punch come at me?
It just it comes low and right at your chin.
As he's coming at my chin,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to like roll a shoulder back and just get clipped. I'm going to use my uncanny dodge as a reaction to halve the damage.
Okay. So you take 4. And it takes 14 and another 6. 20 damage from Earth raking it across. Really fucking hard.
Nice hit.
And a bunch of guts pour out. And it looks like it's just barely holding on to standing up after that. Its knee is crippled. Its guts are falling out. It's got some other wounds, claws and bites. He looks quite bad, but he's still got some more punches in him. And he takes another swing at the bear, who just raked his stomach. 20 to hit. 4. 13 damage. Then he has a bite coming at Errich. Oh, that's a hit. That's a 19 plus.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And he bites you on the shoulder really hard for 14 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's pretty much his turn. He just frenzies on you guys. And King's back there doing stuff, shouting orders. Mirth, comes your turn.
Another crit. It's a
Wait.
D20 king, dude.
I don't see a crit. I do
Oh, my
see
bad. Derp derp.
25 is 11 piercing damage with the bite. The claw's going to be missed, but that bite is a hit. Oh, you're redoing the claw? Still miss. Goodbye, inspiration. We can't hear you, by the way, if you're saying something. I hear silence.
I was roaring.
All right, well, luckily for you, your bite is enough to finish him off. So, once again, this thing
So I totally wasted my inspiration. That's fantastic.
it's
That makes me feel so much better.
Yeah. Well, 11 piercing damage is enough to kill him. How do you sink those teeth into this gorilla?
Oh, I'm just going straight into its belly, at its internal organs, and I'm just gonna just fling my head side to side,
You rip out the bottom of his lung,
ripping all of his insides out.
and he falls over, and there's just blood all over the place. It goes all over Hallam, the Purple Dragon Knight, and he's like, "Oh man!" And it goes all over.
I'm gonna grab his intestines. I'm gonna grab his intestines, and I'm gonna start running around Errich, wrapping him up.
You gain inspiration back.
So,
Crazy ass bear. Actually, I'm going to give it to all of you guys for next. In the next session. But okay, that is the end of combat.
if you come at with intestines, I'm going to look at you and be like, do you see this dagger? This is just a regular dagger, and I can hide it in some weird ass spots on you, mister.
I'm gonna go wide, and then pull it tight so that it starts pulling you toward the pillar.
All right, let me calc some experience. And there's also some pieces of gear that the assassin one leaves behind.
So what the hell was that thing? Was it just a giant monkey that can turn invisible?
Make a intelligence check.
You know what? No. I don't even care. Because I'm really bad at those. Watch what's going to happen. Here we go.
Whoa.
What?
Hey,
You're like
it's
a
'cause I took,
19, dude.
I
What
took
happened?
your 3.
You think it's a jungle monkey? That's your best guess. Wait, no, that was Joe's end save that I was
Yeah.
looking at. Okay,
Yep.
Eric, you do sense that this is some kind of demonic gorilla.
This is like Demonicon. Is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
Demonicon, basically.
Dude, that's... Does he have a bow tie?
No. He's pretty much fully nude. It shows him with a loincloth. He doesn't even have a loincloth. It's just balls.
Just balls.
Yeah, he's full nude. He's from the abyss. Apparently, he didn't come from this world. Okay, I'm trying to resize you while you're moving.
No, I'm teeny tiny.
Now you got really shrank. So small. Okay,
Dinky Mirth.
there we go. That's about right.
Good. That's good. I'm just gonna go look at these other things.
I'm going to go run back to the king, like, quickly. And this is 50-50. I'm 50% concerned about the king's well-being. I'm going to be like, Joe, let's get some healing. And the other 50%, I want to get my damn blade back.
And I'm gonna run over to my future wife and make sure she's okay.
Which one? Okay,
I'm gonna get away from there because I slapped her in the face.
many times. Make a charisma check.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
All right. I
Apparently
should
you're
get
back
I
on
should
her.
get advantage after all that, right? Come on now.
She didn't see it, or I would give you advantage.
Doesn't matter. I just killed all the stuff.
She's like, "Oh, there's a demon on me! Get away!"
Oh
And
my
they're like,
God.
no, he's one of us. He's one of us. Calm down. She's all right. I'm calculating experience. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Why'd I go back on the table?
All right.
Here.
I'm gonna go make sure my other future wife's okay.
I'm going to go make sure the bacon's okay. I
Bacon's-
remember. There's
It's like-
bacon.
It's been drug all over the floor.
Listen. Just listen. Bacon is one of those... It's a meat that is also a condiment. Like, bacon could be on the floor and it would still be okay. It would persevere.
Yeah, it's good like that. You're probably right. It's awesome to see people in chat.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Dove,
Lighten it up.
Silent Joe Bob, Eric, of course. You're in there chatting away. Cool.
Oh, got it. Yes. Chambers. I get it now.
I'm gonna reuse my inspiration on my charisma roll for that.
Are you serious?
Oh, I'm dead serious.
Man, you really want to give her the
D and D.
Mer's serious about his
Cirrus.
fighting and his loving.
That thing was higher CR than I realized.
No, but he's so terrible.
All right, I'm going to give you guys some experience for joining the Watchers of Faerun. And it's actually a decent chunk. Oh, yeah, and I guess you get experience for stealing the rod, naturally, right?
Yeah.
This is going to be huge. Okay.
That's what she said.
Split between 4 party members. Oh, shit. That didn't count right. Hold on.
Mirth,
Hmm.
John has a solution for your needs. There's dead waitresses all over the floor, dude. You're gonna nat 20 that all day. It's still warm, dude. I'm sure you can shift into some form that'll make it slightly less weird.
No. He's not that desperate.
Yet.
Oh. Hey, Joe. What are you doing later?
No
Sleeping.
disrespect intended at Joe at all, but she asks a lot of questions, and there are certain times where you just want to focus on the task at hand. And could you imagine? You finally get your war paint on, and you're ready to do it, and she's like, "So, what do you think about the weather tomorrow?" I'm seriously trying to concentrate right now. I'm trying to focus. It's taken me 4 damn hours. I didn't settle. I won the prize. You're not a prize. You're a prince. Oh God, this is so bad. That's how that would work. 2100 experience.
Yep,
That's a
2100
load.
experience each. That is for this entire fight, which included the assassin, the big demon ape, which is called Joe probably knows. If anyone.
9075. Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Wait, what is your end check? You got a 3 and a 1?
My int check was awful.
Okay.
But I have a shit intelligence. I have strength and wisdom. Wait,
Yeah,
I have
like
awesome intelligence.
like I could do like arcana or nature or history and things like that because my stuff's all wisdom based.
You guys are doing int saving throws.
Oops.
Yeah.
I guess that works because it adds a modifier, but it also adds it if you're proficient, which doesn't necessarily work for this case because it's like a history check or knowledge check.
Oh, crap.
Wait, what?
Take away like 3 of that.
We can figure it out next time. We're way over.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry guys.
I need to go to sleep.
I'm dying
Yeah.
on like no sleep yesterday.
All right, we'll call it. We'll pick up next Monday, and we'll finish wrapping this battle and going over anything we need to.
all right.
And then we'll pick up a new session next
Sweet.
Monday.
So raise your hand if you're excited that we got a tentacle rod, and we also got the favor of the king, and now we're like, what are we, harpers?
Yes.
Watchers.
You're the Watchers of Faerun.
We're the watchers on the wall.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
That's not how she said it. She looks so much
Winter is
better
coming.
saying that.
Well, like tried to show Brent at work of like a montage of her saying that to him over and over and over again. And one of the scenes, she's naked. I was like, thanks for the NSFW. Go get me fired.
Well, you're showing somebody a clip from Game of Thrones. Like everybody's naked
It's true.
except for Sam. Sam doesn't get naked.
Yeah, where's the love for old Sam?
Oh, he gets some
Real
love.
quick.
Oh, he
Real
gets
quick.
some.
Yes.
Yes.
I was going through Wendy's, and I got to the drive-thru, and I ordered like a hamburger and some lemonades for my wife and the little one, and I ordered a pop for myself. Pull up to the window, and I pay, and they give me the burger, 1 lemonade, and my pop. And naturally, I've got a 2-year-old who wants some stupid lemonade. So I'm like, excuse me, I paid for another lemonade. And I just look at the lady. She looks exactly like Samwell's, like, kind of girlfriend. Gilly, yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
And she's like, what? I'm like, I ordered another lemonade. Did you not put it down? She's like, no. And I'm like, well, I have a small lemonade coming, and I don't mind paying for it. I go to get my debit card out, and she gets mad and like slams the window on me and goes and makes it. And then she opens the window and like just really angrily like hands it out. And I take it and I'm like, I don't mind paying for it. And she says, and I quote, "No, just go." Which is pretty awesome. But then I realize I don't have a straw. So she slams the window shut and leaves. And I'm like, I reach out and I have to use my credit card to tap on the window because I can barely reach it. And this other lady, you see her mouth moving like, "Hey, they're still here." And there's just this awkward pause where I'm looking at this other lady and she's like, and she finally realizes like the other one's not coming back. So she comes and opens the window like, "Hi." I'm like, "Hey, can I get a straw, please?" And she hands me a straw. I'm like, "Have a good day." She's like, "You too, buddy." Shuts the window.
My God.
Man, this is some angry ass people. All I wanted a lemonade for a 2-year-old, man. Make a child a wish or something.
You are so needy.
Right?
All right, guys. I am going to fall over dead. So
Well, you best get resurrected by next Monday because we need you.
revivify. Listen,
Night.
that's the only reason I'm here is because I knew you needed me, and then you left me to sleep in the barracks by myself. You did.
We thought we were leaving Mirth too. It didn't work.
That is true.
Yeah,
technically.
I think I'm more angry at Mirth for leaving me there.
Yeah. Space rape is real. Rape's not funny. Okay.
How awesome was that cat popping up in the alley?
That
I'm
was
like,
incredible.
oh, this thing's gonna shift and do something awful.
I thought it was
And
gonna kill
run
us.
into a bear. I'm like, this could not have gone better if it had to.
That was fun.
All right. See you guys next time.
All right.
Bye, everybody.